express my feelings, start my mind.
Welcome people, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King Jano people. Technical difficulties have me away, my apologies. But you don't know, welcome to the show. Is my people. Sorry for the lateness. But you don't know lateness is greatness, but my apologies, same way. But yeah, today we're there with what you call it now, a review of the Reggae Boys game between Jamaica and Nigeria. You don't know, we do it our style, so it'll be a lot different. You don't know, we have a few things need to look at. We have to look at the stats, look at the facts, and look at a few media because we have a few things to show. But subscribe. Yeah, man, big up yourself to everybody where they are. Big up yourself, my brother Ryan LFC. Big up yourself over the whole of the people them they are wait for me from time. Is me, Chelsea Coban, Mr. Special Edition, Mark City, Cherish Life, Berlin, bless up yourself, get it right. Big up yourself, my brother Ryan LFC, Elite Sports, blessings, my bro. Danny Jet, manners and respect. I'm here now, I'm here. Jay, Hummingbird. But they are active, isn't me? So yeah, people, you don't know. We'll jump right into it because there's a lot. So this show will be called the winners and losers of today's game because I know that there is a few talking stronger from this game as much as the game was drawn and we actually lost the game on penalties. So, but you don't know, we never feel like a lose per se because I don't think a lot of things were really lost. Because if you think about it in terms of ranking wise, I think that the draw would have been a positive draw for us. So I think ranking wise, it would have done a lot good for a ranking because the match actually ended in a draw. So ranking wise, I don't think it should affect our ranking in a negative way. Second thing we have to be grateful for is about how the team played. The team showed resilience, right? Because we went 1-0 down and we showed fight to get back in the game and actually go 1-1. So we showed fight in this game, showed a bit of fighting spirit in the game where, yeah, because the truth is, Nigeria is ranked lower than us and they ranked lower than us for a reason, right? So you're expecting Nigeria to really come out and beat Jamaica. As I took a look at in my preview, I really took a look at the odds. The bookies them never give Jamaica a chance. And it's so ironic that Jamaica actually put out a good showing for themselves. Isn't me? So we went 1-0 down in the 9th minute to Moses Simon and Kyle Dix to fight back. Went down again 2-1. So twice we came from behind. That's the first positive thing we have to take from the game. Them show resilience to come back from behind, not once, but twice, right? So that's the first positive as a team, because we have to look at the team positives first before we jump in at the individuals then, because everybody want to talk about the individuals them, and it's no irony that those three players that make the thumbnail, those three are three of the talk of the town, right? People are gonna say are three JPL players them, and it's so said, so done. I don't know why Richard King silencing the crowd, or Richard King silencing the doubters people. The man put him hands over him lips like this. We say, yo, wanna say no. I don't think there is any other doubters left to doubt Richard King's potential and him ability. If you really still doubt Richard King potential and him ability, I can't help you. Honestly, I can't help you if you still think Richard King isn't ready for the next stage or international football. Richard King has shown him. He had a really strong showing in both games, I would say. So Richard King are definitely one. Man like Kaim Dixon, I shoot up a crowd, the man score, and in a true Rima man fashion, I was beer shot in our crowd. Me I say, yo, you careful, mind them come lock you up. In a real Rima, in a real jungle man style, the man really I shoot up the crowd. But it was an excellent finish to get us back in the game again. People, me I tell you the truth. You see when the first goal we score, you see that first goal we score, you see Richard King made the interception. I'm going to highlight the fact that Richard King made that interception, people. Richard King stepped up in a midfield and made that interception. Not midfield, him step out of the defense line, so he never really stepped into midfield to make the interception. But him stepped out, made the interception, and not only intercepted the ball, he never played the final pass, but he played the pass to Cephas in a situation where Cephas was 1v1. And two things I must say about that. One, I think we didn't do that often enough, especially in the first half, especially after we scored. We didn't find a way to isolate Cephas versus the wing back, the right back, Ismaili enough. Because I'm telling you, the truth is, you see, once Richard King played that ball to Cephas, the defender was on strings. You could see the defender like there begging for his life. Literally, like, you could have said the defender in a trouble from Cephas get the ball 1v1 against him. And it's so ironic that after the game, a few persons contacted me about Cephas's performance, right? So they're saying that Cephas is listening to critics and he's getting it right. He's holding up his head. People, I'm telling you something. Cephas isn't the finished product. And ironically, I was gonna show some communication between me and a virgin, but I'm not about to show it. I just express what it was and give my point of view on it. People, me I tell them from time to Cephas is not the end product. However, what Cephas has right now, and what Cephas can do right now with his ability right now, adds value to the team. And me personally, look for final finished products from Cephas. I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for Cephas to be a finished product right now because I can understand it. I can understand that where Cephas is, the HMB, and then the fact that he's just getting to Europe. Him still a learn, him still a grow. Him have a lot for learn. Yeah, I actually show the video right now as well. Him still a learn. The video now actually show when Richard King stepped into midfield or stepped out of defense to win possession of the ball. But that was very impressive, me I tell you. It was very impressive to see your centre half, calm as you like, stepping out of defense, intercepting the ball, and passing the ball to the winger. 1v1. So it was like, you can't say it was like, it wasn't necessarily a final pass, but those passes where you can isolate your winger to really go up against them wing back or them full back 1v1. May I tell you that's excellent. I think people underestimate it, but it's just like this. Let me give you an example. The example I'd have to give you is Mo Salah. Virgil van Dijk often play a diagonal to Mohamed Salah, right? And you see that diagonal pass, it usually get Mo Salah in a 1v1 situation. And most people don't understand how important it is for that diagonal for actually get your winger in a 1v1 situation. That is something where you have to have the right timing and the right awareness for release that pass to get him in that 1v1 situation. So that was the first thing positive that happened to us getting back. It's to the goal that we conceded. For me, the goal that we conceded, I think it's a soft goal. I think it was too much of an easy goal for concede. And I think the issue with the up on the first goal is that I don't think there was pressure on the ball. But yet still we had such a high line. And that's a rule 101. if you don't have pressure on the ball, you can't keep an eye line. You have to drop. And again, I understand how that happen because again, them this backline would have not played. However, the backline, them still are learn how to play together. Remember, this is a chop and change, taking a look at players kind of vibe, you know. So, I don't expect it to be perfect. However, that's a rule where most people know. You know, say if you're not putting pressure on the ball, you can't keep such a high line. And the line did so high, people. The line did so high. I'm like, yo, oh, the line's so high. I could have seen we conceding from the play. Honest to God, I could have seen we conceding from the play. It was such an easy ball to play over the top for us to concede, to be honest. Wallet, jungle man walked up and boy with a gun. Yeah, it was such an easy goal to concede. I'm telling you, such an easy goal to concede by keeping such a high line and not putting pressure on the ball. Yeah, so 1-0 down, and then the good thing about it is that it didn't take us long for us to respond. So we actually scored. We went 1-0 down in the 9th minute, and we scored to go 1-0 in the 12th minute of the game. Actually, I'm just bringing up this on screen so we can have the context right away. Yeah. So I think that if we didn't get that equalizer so soon, I think we wouldn't build back the confidence that we built back immediately. So we conceded from Moses Simon in the 9th minute. Then Kyle Dixon scored in the 12th minute, which is like 3 minutes away. Important to note again, once the ball reached Cephas, I tell you, once the ball reached Cephas, I just have a feeling that was it, people. I don't know why I have a feeling there, but I just have a feeling that was it. The defender was fully squared up by Cephas, and Cephas just go at him throat. No mercy, Cephas went at him throat. Left him for dead and perfectly put in a left-footed square. I mean, I tell you, see, left-footed square, put it on a plate for him farmer, not farmer, but both of these players actually played for Arnett Garden. So it was a goal made in jungle. A goal made in jungle. With Kyle Dixon. Watch it. The defender never have a hope, never have a prayer. And it was a perfectly placed ball across goal. Watch the ball, people. Perfectly placed across goal. Perfectly. Watch it. Left foot. Now, interestingly enough, the last game that Cephas really went down the line and was in a situation like this, he also had a left-footed shot. So is it that Cephas worked on him left foot? Because the irony is that both time assist them came off the left boot. Both time assist them came off the left boot. And again, me I tell the people, this is no surprise to me. Me expect Cephas to do a lot of learning. But when they're right now, adds a lot of value to the team. I'm going to keep on telling you, Cephas is my left winger. And again, one of the next thing we're going to do at the latter end of the show is actually listen to the coach's press conference and hear some things him say. But that's one of the things we're going to also do. Blessings, my bro, Nicardo, what go on? Bless up yourself, fam, you see me? But yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, bro, blessings, my bro.
Blessings.
Welcome to the show. But yeah, he might work on him left foot. And again, may I tell you, like, I have a virgin who link me today and say, yo, may I tell you the exact reasoning when me and him had. The exact reasoning, people. May I break down the exact reason. So him link me and say, yo, it look like Cephas attack. It look like Cephas attack the criticism. I'm gonna read exactly what I'm saying. He says, Cephas excellent today. Seems like him take little critique well. And him send me a video of Thierry Henry explaining about when he was fast and what a coach told him how to use him other attributes. You see me? I mean, I have to say, my bro, I don't think it has nothing to do with critique. Personally, I don't think it have nothing to do with critique. I think it have to do with Cephas' development part. Cephas is not the finished product, and he grew, and you can see Cephas grew in front of our very eyes. You see me? Some say, I don't think it has nothing to do with critique. He's developing, and we not have no patience. The man said, unfortunately, the national team is not the place for development. Bro, me I say, yo, me I wonder if me never make myself, if me never explain myself good enough. If me not, bro, you can't see what CFAS is in front of your very eyes. You can't see a player will have so much potential and have so much for growth. Me have to explain to him and say, bro, him say, ask yourself what happened when he plays against a quick wing back. Him say, such as DeAndre Yedlin. You see me? That came right off of the video where I listen about Thierry Henry, you know. I mean, I have to say, Yedlin. I have to say, Yedlin. I understand where I come from, you know. Bro, Yedlin, what is Yedlin doing right now? Who's a Yedlin right now? Yedlin Gully not even have pace to keep up with CFAS right now, bro. You see, but I understand the premise where I come from, understand where I try to say. But, bro, we don't have no grace. It's like we can't give the man them grace. The argument about you can't use the national team for development, bro. That is madness, bro. You get me? I say in terms of madness, in terms of you have people that are not the finished product and them are grow right in front of our eye. And we have to realize them. Kaim Dixie is another one. Kaim Dixie is also another one where we're going to see grow and flourish in front of our own very eyes. He's not the finished product, so we have to say, we have to put him down until he becomes a finished product. Bro, I don't know no player in a real football right now where we are finished product. If you name Lionel Messi, you're not the finished product. So guess what? You have to develop. And we have to show them on them grace and allow them to develop in the potential where them have. You see me? Because no matter what, me hear the coach talk about it and me hear listen it and break it down as well. But there's no way on earth the coach can think for put back Demarai Gray on my left flank. No way. Demarai Gray better go learn how to play central. He must go learn how to play attacking midfield and stay right the same. No for play it as well. I say learn how to play. But he must go play some second striker attacking midfield, or he must learn how to play number 8 or something. Or go over the right. But I'm not taking CFAS off of this left flank, my bro. You see me? But what does it do? I say that. Big up yourself, Travis Spencer. Jay Omenberg said, I think CFAS has made an obvious positive change in his game. Grow out your call at Jay Omenberg. Berlin said, King of Baller. Yeah, man, King of Baller, man. Cherish life. Yeah, I showed it just now. Danny Judge said, King, at least we have a tape to show him that he can look before he play the ball. Who that you attack, Danny Jed? Look before you play the ball. Who that? CFAS?
Must be CFAS.
Look before him can play the ball. May I tell you, CFAS, we are going to see CFAS growth and development in our own eyes, bro. May I tell you? We're going to see it because we can see where I'm forward from, bro. You see me? So, the coach, them will fix them something. What the problem we have is we think that the ball of them supposed to be right this already. Not realizing, say, yo, them ball just reached Europe 2 to 3 years ago, you know, and we all know where the coaching was in a Jamaica, much less, or is in a Jamaica right now, much less where it was. Bro, a portion of PE teacher used to turn coach, and you know this to Nicaragua. You know, say, some of my biggest coach, them big up on the self-coach, as some PE teacher turn coach. You see me? I just know people really go get them coaching badge and them something. I'm not no coach with
in Europe, the player them growing up like 9, 10, you know, them have coaches where you know have UEFA Pro license. I coach them at 9, 10, so that says a lot.
Bro, but it kind of piss me off, bro. Kind of that the brother where link me know about, you know. But me I say, why you not have grace? Why you not have grace with the man? Why you think so the man them have to be finished products right now? Why we can't watch them and say, all right, development there, so. What you mean by, bro? What you mean by you can't use the national team for development? So who are the ready-made baller will have? Who are the ready-made baller will have when I need a development?
Stages, different stages of development. Different stages. We're not talking about like develop a player from scratch.
Bro, CFAS need to develop from scratch. So I can't that I mean.
There's stages.
CFAS need to develop from scratch. So I can't that I mean. So it was a bit disappointing, my brethren. I'm not even call him name because I don't want nobody rush him. But it's a bit disappointing. Bless up yourself, Tafari. Elite Sports TV. Big up yourself, Ryan. You're a real legend boy, you know, bro. Is him a real life legend, bro. Max City, blessings, my bro. Big up yourself. Max City, I remind you to hit the like button. Is me? Mark Davis, real talk, bro. Ray Boyle said, not true, King. What is not true, Ray Boyle? Talk to me. Cephas is Jamaica's most dangerous player, therefore he has to start 110%. Off the start. Cephas and any 10, I would say. Watch out. Cephas and any 10. Easily, bro. Big up yourself, Ray Boyle. Max City say, right now, based on King's performance, JPL going to get more scouts trying to see the league. Now, yeah, more move on to some of the things. You have anything for say before we try on? Because I have a few more.
No, what me have to say still, he will get better. I never have doubt in Cephas even when he was playing and not having that end product, that finished product. You understand? But I've known that look, a player with such quality, there's going to be a stages where he's going to go to where he's going to learn, he's going to have to adapt, and then right after he finish that stage, it's maturity going to kick in. You understand? And then consistency. Yeah. So we are baller. We know see player go through the struggles, player go through a lot of criticism from the fans, and they went back to the drawing board and actually work on the training ground. You understand? And then hopefully, Steve McCarron have said a few little pieces, but I think the big improvements going to come where Cephas will play next, and that will enhance his career a lot more than where it is at this moment.
Yeah, most definitely. So, first thing we saw in the game, as I said, I kind of did I go through it, but the fact that the coach went back with the same starting level, what did that mean to you, though, Nicardo? Before I tell you what it meant to me, what did it mean to you? The coach went back with the same starting level.
Trust. You want trust the players going to a final, trust the level players, including the goalkeeper, because normally friendly game, normally I make some goalkeeper changes, but he want to see a continuity of the players, and maybe you want to see if the players can perform up to the standard of what they did versus Trinidad, to see, okay, this is where this starting 11 looking for, and then he's looking for stability in the team where he can pick probably 5-6 players from this starting 11 to say, okay, these are the players that going to start regardless of what games that we are going to play. But it's mainly down to trust for me.
Yeah, definitely trust. I just drop that link up on Instagram because I always now remember for share the thing then before we start. But yeah, definitely trust. Trust are the first thing, and the second thing I would think of is him want to win. Intention to win the game. As much as the fact that, as my point out earlier, I'm going to point out again. Nigeria is ranked 43. Jamaica is ranked 63. 20 places ahead of us. And as I'm showing the odds before the game, none of the bookies them give Jamaica a chance. None. It was always about Nigeria to win. And to be fair, when the game started, it was looking very, John was start. Nigeria start out on the front foot. I say, wonder if Jamaica really ever catch himself and get back into the game.
Isn't it so? I did want that,
You did want what you did want? Them score?
No, I did want Nigeria to start on the front foot, because the first game we see that the players started the game on a high. The Reggae Boy start the team with a Trinidad team defending in a mid-low block and sometimes low block. I want this Nigeria team to give us something different as a fan to see, what this team can do with a team is coming at them, especially a player like Chukwueze is playing on the right wing, but find himself more in a number 10 position, to see how the 6, the 8, and the 10 will actually look. The John Russell, the Casey, what happened when the players were trying to farm rings around them, and they match up to that, and they show me that they have a different side of them, not just with the ball at their feet, but they can get stuck in. They can defend low block, and they can be disciplined as well, and they can be physical and want to fight.
Yeah, and that will be interesting, because we're going to meet a few of the teams that are ahead of us in the ranking. So if this is any indication to go by, if we say, all right, then we'll meet teams that higher than winner ranking, teams that are gonna have more possession of the ball, how we gonna get stuck in? How we gonna show a fight? And me I tell you say, when we go one love down, me I say to myself, say, say, we deserve to go one love down based on how both teams started, because Nigeria start out and I rush with. And I said, John was star. Easy me, can see say we come under the pressure. So what me think what the light bulb moment in this game for us was when we actually scored our equalizer. After the equalizer, you could have said the confidence start growing at the team. You could have said players start keeping the ball more. You could have said them have a belief, because it was like the first couple minutes, it's like John will start warm to it, you see me? Really, I put we under so much pressure, you see me? And I also do some player ratings as well, real quick, because we have to talk about the winners and the losers. But that was the first thing we realized when we score back and we get back into the game and the youth them start grow back in a confidence. It was really good to see, you see me? The midfield again, I think we are still learning about the midfield, because today again it was pointed out to me that the midfield have its deficiencies. Don't get me wrong. John Russell, we're still learning John Russell's game. Well taken goal, and I think that is John Russell's strength to crash the box. But in terms of a player where, as a midfielder, we are going to dictate the play, that is not John Russell. I don't think John Russell is a ball handler like that. But he's a number 8 that would crash the box and he has a goal in him. Now, today when John Russell scored that goal in him, you know what I said to myself? This is why him scored so much goal for him club team. This is why him have 5 in them last 5 games for club. But it was like, in the second half especially, I could see that it was like he was under instruction. He was staying so high in the right half space. Because again, it still looked more like it actually looked like a 4-1-4-1. For a lot of the game, it looked like we were playing a 4-1-4-1. Sometimes when we are defending, say we'll move to a 4-5-1. You see me? And again, you can call it a 4-3-3 again. Sometimes it varies between those 3 formations to me. But today again, it looked like we'd play with 2 number 10 instead of 2 number 8s. Just the distance between John Russell and Casey Palmer at time to Isaac Hayden. It looked like it was a gap right there. The connection wasn't so close like the last game, especially in the second half when John Russell started crashing the box. But how do you look at John Russell as a player though? Are you impressed? Are you learning what the player is, what type of player he is? And are you surprised about the player that you're seeing before your eyes right now?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm still learning a little bit, but what I do for we know, I what him do throughout the entire campaign of what just finished. You understand?
Yeah.
You saw the goal that he scored. That's his 7th goal. That's he scored 7 goals in the box as a Barnes player in the league that just finished, and 4 goals outside. He's in the top 3 of that at the most headed shot as a midfielder in the League One. So that shows you that this is a player that like to crash in the box. So what I'm learning now that he can get stuck in by going back. He's more of a 2-way player. And I was telling Daniel this the other day, like, is it that when he came to play for us under Grimmy, trying to play as a number 6, is it like him game gone up a notch a little bit from a 6 to a 8? So now we're looking at a player like, look, this player have a lot more going forward than what he can give in the defensive side, but it shows you that he don't scared to get a little physical, to get a little nasty, to crash in player ankles. We want that, want that physical side. You understand? So he will definitely add goals, but it's all about when CFAS or whoever is playing on that right hand side, they need to take a look of where John Russell position is. Look at where is late. He like to crash in the box late. That's a player like him. So it's all about our wingers as well, to keep him involved in the game. But formation wise, I heard he said like defending like a 4-5-1. You said something about 4-1-4-4, something like 4-1-4.
I think right. So the thing is, these 3 formation usually varies between each other, because I think we try to. If I ask the coach, him probably tell us him set up in a 4-3-3 today.
Yeah.
Because it all look like a 4-3-3 where Kyle Dixon start wide right, Cephas wide left, Burrell centre forward. And you have two number 8 in Casey Palmer and John Russell. Casey Palmer more to the left, John Russell more to the right. Hayden was clearly number 6. So it looked like a 4-3-3 off the bat. But again, it's because of how high Casey Palmer and Russell was, it sometimes it looked like you could see a 4, you could see the 1 forward, and you could see a line of 4. So sometimes when we're defending, it looked like a 4-1, which is the Isaac Hayden standing by himself because he's not in the defense line, he's not in the same line with the other two midfielders, and you could see a clear 4 and a next one. So it definitely looked like a 4-1-4-1 sometime, and the lower the team drop, you could see a 4-5-1 at times. So I think it varied between those formations for me today. Yeah. So
but I can say this as well. I pointed out that I think 4-3-3, but the midfield 3 play flat across the line. I think that kind of helped a player like Casey and Isaac Hayden as well. You know, Isaac Hayden isn't that the most brave player that can go for the ball or take the ball with his back to the goal. He's not comfortable in that way. And then when you look at playing across the line flat 3, play the right side, which is John Russell, the left side, which is Casey Palmer, they can actually overlap with the winger and the wing back. So that create a lot of problems, you know, for Trinidad in the first game. They tried to do it against Nigeria as well, against I don't know if the left back was Agu, the player that, you know, the German descent. They tried to do it as well, but that player is a very good player at a high level. So he adapted that scenario, but they tried to do it and it worked for a little bit. But again, it's a work in progress. And let me say this, King. You know that John Russell this season, right, compared to Leon Bailey, best ever season in his life, which is 23-24 season. John Russell have kicked more shots towards the goal than Leon Bailey.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, so John Russell have fire.
No, it shows that like a player. It shows that a player have a high for goal. So it's all about get the right pieces around him.
Yeah, so John Russell definitely have a high for goals. So that's why I was saying that he reminded me a lot of a Frank Lampard, somebody who want to get into the box, get on the end of goals. I think it's a lot like Jude Bellingham was playing last season. I think he's that player where if you get him in at the box, he have a score because he have an eye for goal, him smell goals. Han, big up yourself. I said Dixie is a promising player. Jay Omimber said if each game they are showing improvements, they can still be included in the national team. Yeah, you have to show constant gradual improvement. You get me? I said, Dan, so drop the link, my bro. Han say he has always been a standout player in every youth tournament he has played. Who is that? Who that I talk about, Han? Who has been a stand-up player in every tournament? Big up yourself, friend. Max City said, I think the diaspora fans are the real fans. They sang, whistled, and made enough noise. It was more of a home match for Jamaica. Our local supporters don't show that vibe. And it's a good spot, I'm not telling a lie. The atmosphere, even though a TV we watch it on, you could have feel the atmosphere. You could have feel the atmosphere.
Is it because of the football culture and the attitude towards football in England? A lot of those older folks, young folks grew up and they whatever club team they support, so that they know how to give support to their team with those type of atmosphere. So I'm saying, you know, we played Argentina, Guatemala, Ecuador, then in New York already. We play a couple of friendly games here. Is it that the administration, JFF, can look towards having similar games around this time, you know, with African teams, and try to get the English-based supporters a lot more closer than looking over the Atlantic after watch a game 5-6 hours behind, where it's like 2 a.m. in the night. You know what I mean? I say, what you think about get more home games, friendly games in the UK whenever it's possible?
Yes, you call it a home game. Your people are called a home game.
No, bro.
It was like a home game.
It really gives the players a different vibe. You can see it. They're comfortable playing in that atmosphere like that.
Definitely. And some players were comfortable, some weren't initially. Because we're gonna go through the player ratings now before we come back right there so with the media, because that's something important more to talk about as well. Um we're gonna start with the player ratings because here's the thing. Remember, everybody has to make a goalkeeper change. And we're gonna start with the keeper. What did you make of the keeper's performance today? Because for me, I initially said that we should have, if we want to win the game, we have to go back with the keeper for continuity. Because for me, I really saw what was happening with Shaquan Davis. Shaquan Davis, the first game had a lot of butterflies in his stomach. I'm come here, I'm telling you, say the player nervous. Anybody that be nervous on such a big stage. Now, once you get that butterfly out of your stomach, the game we had today, that's what me I expect him for have. Compare the two games them for you, where you see between the keeper, Shaquan Davis. You think
the first one a little bit of nerves, and the second one he seems like he was a little bit more comfortable. But going forward, I think Shaquan only have one style of collecting the football, like come to him, and I think he like, I don't know, I'm not really a keeper, but the ball just come at him and he just pat it down or something. He don't, whenever he go for the ball, he don't look comfortable receiving it and hold it in his palm. It's like there's always of not having that perfect form of coming down with the football. But one, for a big fella, he get across and shift across then both side of the stick really well. He's a good shot stopper. But with the ball and the ball at his feet, he will need to improve if he's going to get somewhere with his career. But I will give him, 7. Yeah, I will give him a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. It was definitely an improved performance from the last game. I think I like his handling. I like his catching. Him catching look clean. Even though there was 2 occasions today. One of the occasions him catch a ball and him bring it down and I guess he lick on somebody's shoulder and drop out time and that was a scary moment. But you can see the confidence in the keeper, and that is why for me he has been the third string keeper, because everybody's asking why Tafari Chambers don't get a game, because Tafari Chambers is the starting keeper for the latter part of for the playoffs for Mount Pleasant. So it was very interesting why that happened with the keeper situation. But again, I did say this, people. I did say this in the post-match for the first game. I know the quality of that keeper, and I know that keeper is just showing nerves. And anyone with a nervous on such a big stage, it would have been the biggest stage you ever play upon. So that is very much understandable. But you give him a 7.
Yeah, he is a far away king from getting anywhere close to European football.
But guess what? Keeper, you see keeper development, and one thing what me know about keeper, keeper, Jamaica ever push out some keeper. Jamaica ever push out some keeper. I don't know where them get keeper from or why we love push out some keeper, but we are always pushing out some keeper. So I think me is no keeper specialist, but I think I've seen enough in a Shaquan for have little faith in him, and there must be a reason why he keeps on getting the nod, because again there are other keepers there and him keep on getting the nod over them. So I think as somebody who believe in I'm glad that he got the opportunity to literally fix the first game. Young Crypto said Davis shouldn't start whole week. Me I say it. You say him should start. Young Cryptic. JFF Live dropped the ball on marketing because of money, hungry. I see platforms with 90K, 80K, 50K, 20K even space of 2K. Big up Ryan. What do you mean, Tycoon? What do you mean by that? Danny, I wanted to see Chambers. Davis is done until he lose weight. Danny Jed said, well, Danny Jed, if you say so, a year keeper, you see me, Shaquan is not ready. So most people say Shaquan not ready for them. It was an improved performance, Trust me, it was an improved performance. Danny Jed said, him still shaky king. Tycoon is saying, I think Davis had a better game today. He did have a better game against better opposition. You see me? For me, the keeper did a good job. Lots of respect for him. The way he showed Atkinson love after the PK miss.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I
Is it
definitely
me?
saw that one as well.
Danny Jed, he was not confident today, King. Stop it. So Danny Jed, what you give him? Give me your player rating then, since you say him not confident today. Today, him seem more confident to me. So me not know. He seem a lot more. The first game,
Just a little comfortable. Yeah,
Eh?
just a little comfortable in between the sticks.
Yeah, Dan say Miller. Football lover give him a 8.5. Nikada give him a where they give him a 7?
7.
Me I give him a 7 as well. I think it was an improved performance for me as well. So I'm gonna give him a 7. Him not ready for this level at this time. That people are say, most people are saying already, you know, Jano. The fans, them are say him not ready. King it don't fix. Danny J, this if you say so more than anybody, this is your team. You know this keeper well. So if you think him not ready, I don't fix. Me can only take your word for it. But what my eyes see, and me see the keeper is a keeper with me like in the league. You see me, so is a keeper with me like, so probably me I watch him with a certain biasness, knowing say the keeper with me see. I think one of the better keepers them in the league. So the keeper with me rate highly.
He's okay. He's okay. He's okay in the JPL. I wouldn't say he's one of.
Who are you comparing him with in the JPL? I think he's a better keeper than Dino Bartley or Bartlett. What name? You think he's a better keeper than the Cavaliers keeper?
I mean, both of them are great shot stoppers. Not so comfortable in the air, but when talking about JPL standard, we have always have some JPL goalkeepers over the years, and we have seen a lot of goalkeeper came through. So I mean, he's not right up there as the best, but he's okay. He's an okay goalkeeper in the Jamaican Premier League. But when you're playing for one of the best defensive team in the JPL, you're not going to have a lot of shot towards a goal. So now we're seeing him in the Unity Cup, and we're seeing a little bit of a vulnerability. You get me? I say he's vulnerable around the sticks at times. So it will only test him again. Let's see his future will be up in the air, because 2 goalkeepers are number 1 at Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
So where will he play next season?
And then you don't even know when the next time you're gonna see him in a Jamaican shirt, because the thing is he's the number 3 keeper. So unless there's a situation like this, you expect to see Blakey and Jamali wait. So it's gonna be a long while before you see him again in the Jamaican shirt. But shots on target for them, they had 3 shots. So I guess I say the saves them will make. So I say the saves them will actually make. But yeah.
What if I started upon it?
Yeah, why not stats on it? Why every single thing about this tournament I love, except the statistician them not come to work. Nobody not keep the stats about the game.
Probably the
It's
tournament.
like people that say, no, I can watch a game and all have vibes. And the tournament have vibes this game. The stats man, them up in the stands, I drink rum. And now I take no stats. No stats, man. No man, not busy about stats, man. I Unity Cup of vibes, man. It's a vibes thing. But yeah, Lad Marshall, I say 7. Most people I say about 6.5. 5. Young Cryptic, I say it's definitely an improvement, but still not national level. Phil Jones, big up yourself, Phil Jones. You see me, legend Phil Jones from Manchester United. Blessings, my bro. Yeah, get a keeper 5. Special edition says shock one for Dashway. He doesn't grab the football confidently. It keeps dropping out his hand. It keeps dropping out his hand. Keeps. You know, so we can agree if we disagree upon that one. I think I the one where him go up and catch and lick them. But keeps dropping out time, and I don't see that today. But I guess probably only know
sometime in par it down a little bit, like him just receive the ball a little bit awkward. His technique is not the best of receiving the football. I think Ryan have a better receiving at the ball better than Shakwan.
Ryan, real legend.
Yeah, right. I think Ryan have a better technique of receiving the football.
You know, so many for talk. Ryan, many forget for come.
No, don't undermine. Don't undermine Ryan technical ability. Now
no. What I say is, for me, it's a true. Me not know certain art about keeping. I don't like to talk out of place. You get me? I say like me as a specialist. So I need a Ryan have to come tell me about Shaquan Davis. You see me?
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
see the ball look a bit too awkward for me. It's
moving
not going
on to
nowhere.
the captain of the tournament, Amari Bell. Amari Bell today, for me again, Amari Bell is Amari Bell. Amari Bell like, doesn't drop below a certain level. You see me today I had a one move was stuck in my mind, living in my mind, rent free. He took a ball, dribbling midfield, shaped like he was gonna pass it outside to Cephas, fake inside, turn the midfield, the man turned around the whole midfield and driving at the space. I think he tried to pass the ball just like the last goal where PSG scored today. You know the last goal where
No, I did
Vitina.
not see that last goal. I did not see that last goal.
Stop watching
No, I
Champions
did not
League.
watch it, but I did that like I one of the worst Champions League matches. So
No, honestly, I don't know what the Champions League one side, two one side. But yeah, see last goal Vitina same try for give. I think it was Burrell. I don't remember who was the attacker. I may tell you say if the ball it just have a little bit less on it, it would have been a perfect assist again. But Amari Bell for me, one of the performance them where you know where I get from Amari Bell. And today reiterate something to me. I think Amari Bell are easily our best left back. Today, who was in the stands? Let me tell you who was in the stands today. Rico Henry was in the stands today, people. Rico Henry was in the stands. I'm gonna bring up this while me I talk about Amari Bell. So now today was everybody I say, yeah, Rico Henry in the stands, I'm watching future team, blah blah blah, this, that, and the old lady. To me, I'm gonna be honest, let me say it, I don't think Rico Henry is a better left back than Amari Bell. Let me just say it there. Personally,
man, the people them beaten.
me no business who want beat me. I'm opinion, bro. Me rate Amari Bell than Rico Henry, bro. That is my personal opinion. This is Rico Henry in the stands today. But me say I welcome them. I welcome the added competition. But I don't think Amari Bell, I don't think Rico Henry is a better left back than Amari Bell. And I talk to him on one day. And they talk to me down in the comment section on the field, people, but Amari Bell and Rico Henry. Bell is class and saying, talk to me about that. Talk to me about that. And people them definitely feel like Rico Henry is a better left back. But yeah,
what
we
Rico
haven't
Henry
seen
did,
Rico Henry
man.
in 2 years.
Yeah, but what he showed in that season when they came up, he was one of the best left back in the league.
I'm gonna say no. I don't say no, but I haven't seen Rico Henry in 2 years. But the thing is, for me, Amari Bell gives you a certain level where him don't drop below, bro. It doesn't drop below a certain level. So for me, I'm confident with the left back I have. And for the tournament, he was the one who will lead in the tournament as a captain, as a skipper. And today I'm putting another solid performance. And I'm gonna give him a 8. I'm gonna give him an 8.5. How you view Amari Bell's performance today?
Solid, defensively solid. Didn't really get much of him, in the attacking third. I don't know, because if you have a prolific winger like Cephas, it is like, okay, just give him the ball in that attacking third where he just can dominate the defenders and do what he needs to do on that left hand side. But for me, I just think that for Amari, slightly a little bit more needed in that sense of attacking. This is modern day football. You understand? Football has evolved a lot. We need to have wing backs that's going to create, that's going to attack, that's going to defend, and someone that's going to be comfortable on the football that can make the team improve going down on that left hand side. But for me, I just think that he gave like a 7.5, 8 for me out of 10. But I would love to see Greg Lay this season that just finished. He played in the League One and he was a lot dangerous down on that left hand side. Yeah, Amari Bell have played like 5 games as a left back for Luton Town, last campaign. But I think he lost a little bit of a step in his pace, because one for me picked up back-to-back muscle injuries, kind of hampered his pace a lot, and then playing in our back three on the left side kind of cripple the way how he loved to bump forward as a left back. So he's not the player once he was probably when we just got him. But hopefully this is Amari Bell of getting back to that level of where he was when he just left Blackburn and signing up for Luton Town.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. And it's so that Bella get older, what it like for me, he might get he might get better with age. You see me? I think he might get better with age. And he's a player where, as I tell you, I like him level of consistency. It doesn't drop below a certain. Have I ever see Bell have a bad game, you know? Rarely
Yeah, you're
ever
right.
see Amar Bell have a bad game, bro. So again, for me, how much I give him though? How much I give him for player ratings?
I will give him a 8 because you see that assist that that ball that he gave to Cephas in the Trinidad game that I think Greg Lake came on as and playing as left wing and he was playing as a left back and both of them made that combination pass where Lay was on the line and Bell kind of tucked in as an inverted and he received the ball from Bell and just that pass that he gave Cephas, it was hinge perfect for me. The keeper and the defenders for Trinidad, both they were looking at each other like, should we go for the football? But it was that pitch perfect, to Cephas to run on it. And I guess his pace helped, but for that individual brilliance to help assist, run out of Cephas so he could get that penalty, you have to give him a little bit more points. I give him 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Bill. So right back. Interesting thing because a lot of people have mixed feelings about Lembikisa. Why did Lembikisa got subbed? People are saying he was playing horrible last time get subbed, but personally I don't see where Lembikisa was playing horribly now. I think Lembikisa started the game well. He started the game well. I remember like he was playing one down the line and it go outside for showing. But Moses Simon was giving him a bit of problem. Now I'm tell you this about Moses Simon. You see when you have wingers like them, bro, and I think there was an overload down the right hand side for the early part of the game.
Ago
The
was
left
overlapping.
back,
Yeah,
there was
Ago.
an overload down film side. Yeah, Dixie was putting in a lot of work off the ball as well. So, but if you realize that was where they penetrated their attack, they penetrated most of them attack down our right hand side. You see me? So it's very interesting. People are saying
And that's not
we never have
surprise.
a good game.
And that's not a surprise for us.
It's not a surprise. It's always happening. Now, here's a good thing and a positive. The positive about it. Big up yourself, Jordan. You're active, my bro. Big blessings. 100 plus viewers. Hit the like button. I think Max City did a talk about
Yeah, I think we have
likes
like
them.
123 and
49 likes. Come on,
we
people.
don't have
Come on.
just over 50 likes. Come
Come
on, people.
on, people.
Like up the video, people.
Like
Please.
because I'm not gonna stop for that. I'm not gonna stop for that. But yeah.
Yeah.
But
Got you.
I think he had a solid game. I think he had a decent game based on all the circumstances. People was like, yo, he got subbed off at halftime because he wasn't having a good game. How did you view his game though? Because I didn't think he was having that bad of a game to be subbed off. I didn't hear the coach say anything about that, but it was very interesting. What I can say though, in my opinion, I think Kyle Ming, his profile is more of a defensive right back. Similar to how Amari Bell is a defensive right back compared to Greg Lay, I think Kyle Ming would have profile to be a defensive right back compared to a Dexter. So probably the coach identified that they were overloading that side and he wanted to bring on a more defensive-minded player.
Yeah.
I saw me think because if you realize when Ming came on, especially at the start of the second half, Ming was tucking in so much more with his centre back. Them him almost like he would have played a back three because Kyle Dixon was coming back so much to really put in that defensive work. So it was very interesting to me. Again, Dan said Ming not ready, but for me again, I think Ming, this will be the biggest stage Ming play. And this is how we judge the player them. When we say them not ready is, all right, when them not ready for play that level here yet. But again, Ming supposed to have some butterflies in their belly where them they never exist before. You get me? I say, yo, I think people think that people just get up and everybody can do it. Some people have to shake off the butterfly and come again. Some people have to shake off the butterfly and come again. You see me? Because I think one moment I see where Ming, like him freeze for the ball and it go, the man them commercial man it go out for a corner kick. But yeah, Lembikisa. I want you to give Lembikisa. For me, I give Lembikisa a 6.5. I give him a 6.5 as
over the 2 games.
No, man, we're talking about the Nigeria game specifically.
Okay.
Because on the Nigeria game, we really are do specifically,
Okay.
The Nigeria game.
What more I say? I've heard a lot of complaints about Dexter. You understand, about him not having a good game today, and it was a game that didn't really deserve to get substitute, as less he was carrying a little knock or some pain he was feeling or anything. So any little uncertain, then I can have it. But I think he should have come back on the pitch. I think when Minks came on, I think he just didn't know what to do. If he just didn't identify the areas that he's going to attack in. You understand? And I think he was a little bit more close to King. I don't know if because he misplayed with King, he's just said, "Hey, I'm going to go a lot more closer towards King." But he didn't really do much for me, and he struggled the entire game. The entire game. What really bailed him out a lot, because he's such a defensive minded defender. So that kind of, the sidekick kind of chip in a little bit of him defending. But otherwise, he just didn't give us anything. And they gave a lot of attacking down our right hand side, especially when Minks came on. But the Dexter situation is, I want to say this. When Dexter played his best football for us, what was really happening with Dexter? Wolves have a plan for him. You understand? They sent him out on loan 2 times, two different teams, just like they did this season. But there's not a plan or a structured loan that was created in the pathway for Dexter. When they sent him out on loan of 23-24 season, they sent him to the championship, where they sent him to a team that was fighting in relegation, where that team will always be defending in game, so that will help out his 1v1. And they stated that as well on their website of why they sent him to that club and send him to another club. So they trying to develop his 1v1 when they realize that he's getting better and he's more comfortable, and they think that he learned a lot during that spell, that 6-month spell. They call him back and send him to a different team, which is in the SPL, the Scottish Premiership, which that team, if they're not going to play Rangers or Celtic, they will have all the ball. So they will be more attack. Then you'll be a lot more in the attacking third, where he actually scored for them as well. So that helped his gameplay. And when he scored that goal on the Panamanian, he was playing for that team in Scotland, Arts, and he was playing more of an attacking fullback. So you get the sense of it's a muscle memory for him. So no, they didn't send him out this summer gone because they didn't have a plan. They just already come up thing, and they found a league somewhere around our partner Switzerland where the transfer window still open up. Yeah. They said, let's get rid of him. They recall him, and then they sent him to another team. I think that's a bad move. A League One team, where they sent him to a team where they already have a wing back who's going to play in that back three. So you will never get the consistency that he was going to look for, as a regular starter. So so this season has hampered Dexter Lembekisa a lot this season, because people don't understand, to have a good season, it has to come from where you're playing every day, and that is your club. So for him being scrambling around and everything, this is why I said Ronald Asifas have a tremendous season for playing under 4 different coaches in one season. 8 coaches in his entire career at Ankara Gucci. You understand? So what he did in Turkey, it's beyond great for me. So Dexter now, it's need to find a new club. So I feel like Wolves have done with him, since he came back, and it's because of different coaches. You understand? So these coaches don't have any. You saw they went to Brazil and bought a right back. They don't have any plans for him. So now Manny Agent need to sit down and rethink of where can he go and get game week and week out. So that's why I think we've seen Dexter been struggling, and he's not the best as a fit player throughout the last 12 months of his career.
Yeah. So some more point out before we finish Dexter ratings. Must win Maxwell. First, may I say a comment. This is why I usually don't watch any of the locally based channels. Ming was beyond terrible to brother. What game were you watching? What did I say about Ming? Tycoon down here say Kyle Ming is a good player, but stage too big for him today. Keep work. Me never say Ming was good enough. But me, I tell you, say, sometimes when the player them have a bad game or have a game that is not the best game, we just say them automatically do good. While when I realize, yes, these players are not 15, 16, but these players are playing the biggest game them ever played in them life in front of the most fans them ever played in them life. What? That don't matter. When you get the first butterfly there and the second butterfly there out of your stomach, that is when you can show your talent. That is when you can show what you have to offer. And it's not like these players don't have anything to offer. It's just the fact that you expect these things. Me expect these things, bro. Me expect exactly what I'm for me, because me know, say, yo, and everybody are going to be stage fright. Some people, them not stage fright, none at all. Why some people are going to show that? So, when me say, this baller say, baller, must win Maxwell. What do you mean? What do you mean? Me never say I'm stage fright. That is my opinion, my bro. But blessings for the comment anyways. I think Ming did well on his debut, than the judge say. Lembikisa get a 6. How much you get Lembikisa?
Nah, I give him a 7. Nah, he's not that. He wasn't that terrible. He wasn't that terrible.
Covers. Come around to covers because covers not get no game at all in the 2 game them. So and actually Brandon cover him name and not covers. I think a lot of people are call the man covers. I put an extra. Brandon Cover. See, they're not even cover him name. Do you guys think Jamaica was the better team today against Nigeria?
No.
I don't think we were the better team.
No.
I don't think we were the better team. That's easy to analyze. But what we show is a fight. Every time we show a fight, we came back from behind twice. Twice we went 1 goal down. Twice. That is fighting spirit for you. Is it me?
Yeah, I think the game plan wasn't to try to be the best team. He's trying to we can exploit them when they come at us and try to hit them. I think that was a plan. The Trinidad game was more of we want to oppose ourselves as the better team and control the football. You understand? So I think it's 2 different game plan. But yes, what am I say? 7 for Dexter?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7. 7 is okay for him. It was okay.
Yeah, I give him a 6.5. I give Dexter a 6.5. That one the rough 876 Jammer. But when I give him the player ratings for Dexter, I could keep it moving right along. 876 Jammer. That one the rough though. That one the rough, but we'll get around to it. We'll come back to this 876 Jammer. Dexter playing Trinidad game and this game today he had been a lot to deal with. Yeah, man, on the right hand side. But we don't care about that. Nobody don't care about that. People just care about, player not good and ray, and the player this. You see me? Nobody no business about context, bro. Context, no player get context. No player not get grace. Only people who are athletes or former athletes would understand. Boy, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to explain it, Jordan. But as I'm telling about my first Money Cup game, people, me get a ratted ball from my left back. Me I play outside right. My left back, my first Money Cup game versus Campadon. 2008. Was it 2008? First game of the season, TV match. My left back, Nico, never forget. From left back in a change a ball, me I play right wing, The crowd say ball, you know what they know, it's a long ball. The crowd say ball, bro. I watch the ball out of the air. I control the ball, Remember, I control the ball perfectly, I'm just feel my legs. When I control the ball, I made the crowd say, ball, bro. I feel my legs give way upon me. Bro, not treat me. Nobody not tackle me. Nobody not near me. My legs give way, bro. My legs, my knees, everything. So, bro, that was my first Money Cup game. After that, I'm going on my shell. Every ball, I get my want to pass it as quick as possible because the same crowd where I real for my go on, and the same crowd laugh off of me. Bro, I get the biggest cheer in Excelsior history, going on the field. I get the biggest laugh 2 seconds after, bro. So, some people, so probably you're right, Jordan. Probably you're right. The butterfly theory, you have to really. But people don't care about that. Come on, people, hit the like button. Max City are telling the front of the like button because Max City knows someone has to stop the show for do that. Isn't it? But moving right along. Center of them, Messi Oldgate today again. Messi Oldgate today, I think I like this partnership. By the way, I think I like this partnership. However, them I forget some things right. Again, them concede 2 goals. Second game in a row, them I concede 2 goals. How can I like a partnership that is conceding 4 goals over 2 games? How can I like a partnership? I don't. If you ask me, if we are pick up best team tomorrow, if we're gonna go with a partnership, yeah, Pinnock available, Pinnock have a start. Don't get me wrong, you know. But I like the partnership, people. I think a two composed centre half and Mason Holgate again. Last game was his best game in a Jamaican shirt. And today again, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. He put in a solid performance again on the ball. He was solid off the ball. Him get him job done. Yeah. We can't see 2 goals again. Yeah. The line they too high for the first one. Because people answer the first goal a King fault. Because King missed the header. But the marking never right. I don't know. None of them never mark the centre half. You see me? So I think they'll get the balance right defensively over time. And again, what I like, especially about the centre half player, and Mace Holgate, we can talk about. Mace Holgate seems so composed on the ball. Him not see him rush. You see me on the ball defensively. Him seem like he's picking up the right position. Them finna get himself in a position for make the last ditch tackle him not seem like a rough house, like a man who loves slide and them. So, but we know Mace Holgate game over the years. So this is more like what I expect from Mace Holgate. And I think this performance again is another strong showing from him again. I think I like what I saw. But what you make of me I give him a 7.5 again. What you make of Mace Holgate performance?
No, it was decent. It was really decent, especially in the Nigeria. But simple look of mistakes, simple look of errors. You see that it can cost us. And I think all 4 goals could have prevented if they really did the right thing. But again, this is football. Mistakes going to make. You understand? But didn't nothing major didn't happen where you could say you could criticize this game. But one thing do I have to say in that Trinidad game, he tend to step out of position, him and King. I don't know if it's tactically that a word that's coming from Steve McLaren. Didn't really see much of that in the Trinidad game. I see more of they trying to stay behind the football. But I think the first goal was the first goal that came from the right hand side. Yeah, I think that the first goal. I think I don't know what was really going on right there. Lack of talking. But going forward, he showed that he deserved that he should be starting in the team. Richard King deserved that he should be starting in the team. But one of them have to get pulled because Ethan Pinnock have to play. You understand? But I will give him a 7.5. But because I could have given him an 8, but as a defender, as a centre half, conceding 4 goals in 2 games is unacceptable.
Yeah, definitely. Something in the back line needs fixing hand 100%. Football lover is giving great performance a hate. So I would say this is King. And say even with Pinnock we concede him goal. Why is the best player in the Caribbean miss penalty? We so come around back to that 876 Jam. 876 Jam, you blood a boy. The man is a talk about busy. When I reach when I busy, we so reach at 877. Holgate 7, he did not get a red, which I thought he would. He got a yellow card, he never get a red card. Shadow Strike said this was actually Holgate's best game. You see me? Must win Maxwell said, King, I am speaking about your analysis of the player's performance, King. There's no need to make unnecessary excuses when a player's performance is poor. Unnecessary excuses. All right. So you're probably right. Probably I don't know if them have butterflies in them. I don't know if them feel about. I don't know. But I can tell you that's the biggest stage Kyle Ming play upon. So that is a fact. That is a fact. It was the biggest stage Shaquan Davis played upon. That's also a fact. You see me? So I don't know. As I said, probably I give them excuses, but me can put myself in a player. That's a difference with me. I can put myself in a player's mindset and probably try to figure out what going on with them. And I don't think
just a little bit more focus as a centre half.
Yeah, and that me not give them an excuse because I want to see. I think Kyle Ming have to go back to club and really. I think it'll be a great opportunity for him. It's a great experience for him for know. So all right, then him get that experience there. Him himself know what I'm to him. I don't know what I'm to him. He may have to come explain what I'm to him, but me can only assume. as somebody that has been in that situation before and a way, way lower level. You get me? I say, I just literally telling you, say, my legs them kiwi for no reason at all. Just for just for see everybody in our stadium get up like that. Just imagine playing in the G-Tech Stadium. Come on, people. You see me? It sound like unnecessary excuse, but me no know. When I want to say, yo, King Ming them just not good star. Ming them not good none at all. A JPL him playing and yo him not good.
Yeah, that the money way.
Come on, people. That is not me. That is not me. If a player not, if me see a player and him not good, I know say that player they not good and him not deserve for that. Me gotta tell you no. Me gotta tell you no straight up say yo that player they not good enough, you know. You see me? But me can't. I don't know if Ming good enough. You know, me can't tell you when I sit today. And me can see that's a player where a player within himself. You get me and say, why? Because me, you know, see, when me see me play in a JPL again, I don't see him play with a bit more confidence. So stage fright is a real thing. I'm telling you. Something in the back line needs to fix and say. Max, it is a football lover. I'm telling you, bro, Holgate head isn't screwed on well. He's playing so much better now. I don't know him play so good now. You get me? I say Richard King need to stop ball watching. He need get back in his position faster, but had a good overall game. Hopefully he continues. Holgate best game for Jamaica, Tycoon is saying. His recovery is a bit slow. Ishmael King. I don't think these two centre half are the two fastest centre half we have, you know. I don't think so. His recovery is a bit slow. Ishmael said, Max City, all right, bro. That answer 6.5. How much I give him again? I think maybe
7.5.
7.5. Yeah, these two matches were great learning experience. Yo, that is what them did for too. Somebody who they can't use the national team for great learning experience. This is what it is, people. This is what it is. Run up like button. No, I'm vex. I tell you, man. 876 Jamrock vex, but 876 Jamrock. You know, so I don't feel like I lose a game today. I genuinely don't. Yeah. You know, so me that tackle the tackle a different way. But me I say, you know, so I can't tackle the video. So when we didn't win, people are look on it. Come on, 876 Jamrock. We didn't. I don't think we lost today. We didn't win, but we didn't lose. CFAS deserve more than a 7. CFAS? We're not talking about CFAS, Maestro. But yeah, 34 more likes go. People make reach 100 likes, so Max City can leave.
Yeah. So we can get people. What you know? Yeah, we need some more likes on the video. We'll see what there now.
People know Max City leaving alone in the comment section. Just make the video reach 100 like.
People like up the video, more like, please.
Max City, watch out. I take up my phone and like the video. People come in. I like the video.
Come in, people. Like up the video.
I just like the video. Make sure you like the video over there.
I like the video long time, brother. From the video start, I like the video, brother.
Alright, but I said, Holgate a real Jamaican, man love war. What a piece of war nearly broken in his stadium today.
Yeah, man. That's it, brother. I tell us it.
Dan said, Ming is not international level. Tycoon, yes, bro. Once Pinnock is back, I expect a King and Pinnock partnership. Well, he's saying the defense and the midfield is too easy, penetrative. Yeah, I think that I can fix. But they're moving in the right direction. Max City said, lol, that's what they want you to sound, yeah, King. I thought them want me. I thought them want me though. Hit the like button, King. I say I should leave now alone. Yeah, man, people just read me the like. I'm sure when Max City see the likes reach 100, I'm leaving alone. I'm sure.
Yeah, we want 25 more.
876 Jamrock said, if you get a world-class stadium to play on, your foot give way, you should stop playing football because what are your ambitions? Yo, man, yo, I said, that is me. That's why I'm here. That is why I'm here. I never said the ball of foot give way. Then I say, yo, nerves is a real thing. Busy shouldn't take that penalty. Warner Brown or Mothersill taking 6 penalties. Yeah, I don't know who for decision it was, but we'll get there. But I'm going to jump in the midfield real quick. Isaac Aiden again in that number 6 role. Isaac Aiden in number 6 role. I like to say this about my number 6. You see, when you watch the game and you not see a number 6, it's a good thing. I'm going to say Isaac Aiden in the game a lot today. It seemed like he might do the basic thing, the simple things, and he might keep it simple. So again, I don't think it was a great game, but I don't think it was an awful game either. So I think, again, maybe I'll just give him a 6.5. I think it was a steady game for him. from Isaac Aiden. I don't know. I don't know about him energy levels. Cause today me I wonder if we could have taken him off, you know. Cause I'm like, yo, it look like playing back to back games. Kinda. Is it Mr. Max City I say I end game solid got a bit leggy. I saw it. That's exactly what I think. I don't know about him energy levels. I think you could have seen visibly fair play 2 games in such quick succession. You could have seen take a toll upon him. So me I say I don't know about that part-time game, but you can see him do the basics right. I don't know about all the time in position in the midfield, but I must say this. One of the time Isaac Aiden alone left in the midfield. Casey
Yep.
Palmer gone left him.
Yeah.
Russell gone left him. One of the time Aiden alone, me see that. So me I say, yo, me can't even play up the ball. And me say, yo, I'm alone in the midfield today one at a time for the look at dirty work in that positioning defensively. But me I give him a 6.5. A 6.5 me I give him. What you give him Nicola?
You see, this number 6, my role that is it, but you see when we have a 6 who just wanted the basic, but a 6 in a modern type of football, as somebody that are gonna make him present fell in the game in terms of with the opponent and with the defenders that who's going to give him the football. Time and time when the center of the football or the keeper, we cannot find Isaac Aiden. You understand? A lot of time I see Casey Palmer, substitute his position and drop in the 6 and be a lot more aggressive with his presence of want the football. Rafael did that a lot. You saw deep Rafael drop in the first game. He did it 2 times in this game as well. Isaac Aiden seems like he's a little bit scared to receive the football with his back to goal. And for us as a midfield, and especially a midfield 3, if we're going to get better, he's going to have to need to improve on that. Because if you look around CONCACAF, the 6, they played a lot more in between their center half so they can receive the ball, so they can be the first line of creating something that the ball can go to the channels. And I've highlighted some few stuff on my channel of, Isaac Aiden got the ball and his first touch was a little bit too casual. He's just a little bit too casual. As a 6, you have to be direct in everything that you do. You have to be precise. When you look at a Rodri, I want to see Rodri, but when you look at a Busquets who have that calm demeanor about him, he has a calm demeanor, but it's him present in Barcelona midfield. It is everywhere to receive the football. So every player that have the football, they're going to see a Busquets. We're not seeing that as well as Isaac Aiden. You understand? But I mean, for him in the setup, of course, it enhances our quality in the midfield. Of course, it makes us a little bit better. There's room for improvement, of course. But going forward, he's going to learn more when he starts to travel in the region, goes down, in Guatemala, goes in Honduras, where the ball going to be stuck in the turf because it's either the grass is a little bit high, the pitch is a little bit heavy. You understand? So he's going to learn how to adapt in different scenarios. I know that, look, the one style of playing the football as a 6, this is why he cannot cut it at Newcastle because the Tonali, even the Longstaff, those players were a little bit more comfortable of doing what the new coach wanted as a modern 6. His style is more of Steve Bruce. The 7 defender and get the ball, it pump go. And when him get the ball, him just play it simple. No, this is the CONCACAF. In CONCACAF, midfield win games. If you can dominate midfield, because these Spanish teams, they like to play to the midfield. They have some very good technical players in the midfield. And look at the Oniiki, the Teller, and the Ndidi. That was a physical and a much more technical midfield 3 for the Nigeria. You understand? So if they're trying to penetrate us more through the channels, then probably Isaac would get win even faster in the game. But he needs to step up and he needs to step it up and start being a little bit more casual and from the football. But I give him a 6.
Yeah, 6. You look like some skip Richard King little while now. Whenever talk about Richard King, I do Richard King real quick. Real quick. So let me start from 6. People want to give Isaac Aiden ratings. 6, I give him a 6.5. You give him a 6. Isaac Aiden ratings real quick. People, what make a move on. want to give Aiden to the people for his performance. I think it was, again, as somebody said, if you're not said it, you see him, that means he's doing well. But sometimes, as I said today,
Can you say that again?
Someone saying that if you're not seeing a CDM in the game, that means he's doing well.
Oh,
There's a saying. The saying goes, if you watch a football game, you don't see Busquets, but if you watch Busquets, you see the football game, something like that. I think that they might base it off. He didn't get a 6. Say a few people are giving him around a 6, somebody give him a 5. So he in the game steady. But I'm going back because I think I skipped Richard King. Again, it's hard to give a player that conceded 2 goals a super high rating. But to me, again, Richard King, people can talk about the first goal, he missed the header, he never pick up the player, etc., etc. But I think Richard King would have been one of the strongest performance from these 2 games. Being the one to step up to take the first penalty in this day and age, that's usually an indication that you are the best penalty taker. I don't know if you can remember this though, Nikada. When we were growing up, the best penalty taker usually be
the attacking players.
No, the best penalty taker, not only they usually take the 5th penalty. And I say when you grew up, now the last penalty them usually left the best penalty taker.
Sometimes the best always finish like between this 3 and 5.
Yeah, so nowadays, I realize it has changed. Messi has stepped up at the first penalty, Christie. So people find a different strategy where the best penalty taker is going first. And now, back-to-back games, we're seeing King take the penalty the other day in the 90-plus minute to score the winner against Trinidad. Now, King take the first penalty today. King took the first penalty, if my memory serves me right, in the finals against Mount Pleasant. So apparently, King are probably one of the better penalty takers. So separate that apart from the penalty, because penalty is a pressure moment in the people. So a penalty, being a good penalty taker, speaks volume about your character, you know. You see me? So what do you when Cole Palmer that scored this bag of penalty back to back, people say, Palmer ice in his veins. This player is showing ice in his veins. No. In relation to I think he had a solid performance. I think I can remember one specific moment where he was on the halfway line. The player faster than him, you know. And the player was about to push the ball around him and run
and
back.
he black is more to the right hand side.
I say Van Dijk do them something, you know. I say, say a little, bro, I swear things the player gonna left him. Because I know him can't catch a player in a foot race. So I say,
I think it was Simon.
I think it was Simon.
Simon.
I swear I'm dead in the show. I say, King can't recover, you know. Watch people like laugh for 5, you know. Watch the haters them. I say, yes. I'm say the man goes a boom man, easy him off and go for the ball. I say, well done, King. Now, again, King is not the finished product. He didn't have a flawless game. Actually, I give him a 7 in that game, you know. It might sound like a harsh. I give him a 7.5, by the way. I give him a 7.5. But I tell you, King a baller come from the JPL again, 2nd game in a row. Solid game. Didn't do much wrong. In terms of how me see the game, when I can point out why him do wrong today, is me. But he didn't do as much wrong. I think him still have to work on him. Him still have a lot to work on in terms of him game to develop. He's not the finished product, but where he is right now, very impressive.
I give him an 8, especially when I think he was the one that broke up the play and gave it. Remember who gave it to? But
I not even remember that. Twice him do it, by the way.
He broke up a play. You understand?
Twice him have the pre-assist. I not even remember that.
He broke up a play as well. Is it Cephas? He gave the ball to Cephas.
Him give Cephas the ball.
He broke up a play as well.
The 2 player them. I not even remember about that. I not even remember about that for true. I'm glad they remind me about that. You see me? The thing is, you know, I have nothing more to say about King. May I be honest? When I come here, I just give him a play. I'm going to give him a score rating because people are some biased towards King. People say, yo, King, I show your name King, you rate King. And I try a baller. Yes, King am my baller. So I watch King in a very biased light. I watch King with rose tinted glasses. But I still try to be objective. The player is playing good. You see me, I give him a 7.5 and Nicola give him a 8.
Yeah, I give him a 8.
People want to give Richard King because I tell you to speak lyrical about Richard King. Football over say 8. Tycoon say 5.5. Dan says 6. For a centre back, he's really good penalty taker. For real, Han. I comment some there. Who this? Max City say after start the penalty well, can't wait to the 5th penalty as you might never. Yeah, that I go on now, but I never that go on when me I grew up. I don't know if you can remember that as well, Nicardo, but that's something
No,
me remember.
that never really used to happen. That never really used to happen where the best penalty kicker usually come up. Usually send a few of the defenders because them say defenders more calm in the pressure situation. I mean, I think Ronaldo didn't kick in one of the games that his team lost.
Exactly. So those things usually happen. But Lone Wolf is saying best kicker taking the first penalty helps to relieve the pressure. And exactly, but it makes perfect sense, but that's something that never usually happened before. You see me? Cole Palmer.
High school
Palmer. Cole Palmer. Which interview that Jordan? Me know that more ask that interview there because me assume say him said that in an interview say Van Dijk is his idol. You can see it in him play style. Me think this man has sit down and copy Van Dijk there in the out. The team need a lot of work, although it's Arsenal man like myself. Arsenal him bring and rate Van Dijk. So probably Saliba him there study now. Check out King interview on Nackins channel, my people. Really? I hear channel left on Nackins. Alright. Send me it, Nackins. Send me it. I'll never find it. I will find it. 7. Fear because we can see. So that Nicardo, that's why I give him 7.5,
But I mean, it's the pre-assist as well.
Yeah, the 2 pre-assist them people. I like when you use the term pre-assist now. The two we call them now. You have a word, the statisticians them have a word. You call it one pass, progressive pass, the 2 progressive pass them to see fast who end up set up the goal them. Those 2 probably mitigate for the 2 goal them we can see. So 7.
That's why I gave him a 8. When time a defender assist in any game, you have to give him extra points.
Yeah, but the boss said that him have the assist, but him have the important pass.
But he broke up the play.
And him broke up the play too. So yeah, 7.5 we work with it. King need track back faster and stop ball watch. Damian Lowe will start over him, to be honest. I think if Lowe starts over him, I think because of the profile of player that Lowe is compared to.
No, but to be honest, some of the most defensive stats in the Saudi Pro League, Damian Lowe is right up there.
Oh, some of the better defensive stats him?
Yeah, he's one of the better defenders in the league, especially if you rank the defenders like probably in the bottom half of the Saudi Pro League. He's one of the best, to be honest, but he's the best centre back at his club at this moment. And in his performances that he been doing in the Saudi Pro League, it has to be matching up with the teams in the higher up in the table. So I think he went over there, and because Saudi Pro League, it's not, his team is not visible in the people's eyes like you're going to see them day in and day out. You understand? Yeah. So he's been performing at a decent rate where I think he's a better player this season than his last season for Philadelphia.
Okay. So people want to hear that. We have to watch some more Saudi Pro League and we have to keep a better eye on Nana Lowe to see if you wait name the like fine wine, you call it. if you get better with age, you see me?
Why on the fine wine?
Oh, why on the fine wine? Yo, we forget that. Alright, let's say if he's getting better with age. If my age, you see me like
yeah. No, but look, alright. Say if Damian Lowe performance is stagnant, I think Damian Lowe is a player that we should always have around the setup.
No man, that's a leader for me, That's a leader for me. I see we get the like if we get 5-6 center half, I can say I play for Manchester United. Oh, no, Manchester United. No, Manchester United. I like Manchester United have a few good centre halves still, but you have to play at a different level for me. Can say, yeah, you definitely. We know Nana give, and Nana bring more than heart and lungs and liver to the game, but him bring leadership. Nana left everything on it. People don't like him style because him say him rough, but sometimes if Nana can grow and mature and find the right balance between being aggressive,
Yeah.
I think Nana, that player there. I always say this, Nana give me Ian Pepe Goody survives. Honest to God, Nana give me Ian Pepe Goody survives. But yeah, I think probably through him come from that era there. Him father come from that era there. So probably, if you ask Nana, probably a Pepe I'm idol. But yeah, other name Gekeldan official say King get 8. Wells say King get 8. Football lover say you must save the King video. Yeah, we are watch a King video there, you know. Make sure you send it to me.
19 more likes, people.
19 more likes. Max City say,
people
come on,
now,
Max City.
More slow, you know.
People, come on, man, people. Come on. 19 more.
128 are on the night chat on.
Jaja. We don't need.
Come on. We have 14 more likes, people. Please get it to 100 likes before finish. Please. And thank you, people.
Yeah, run up the likes, people.
Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Please.
Nah, you know, I'm not say that, dog. That's something I hate saying, you know.
No, you know, that's something I kind of hate say, but you know, sometimes I deserve to give you the credit. You know why I call it now? Because we start Saturday and the Sunday now. So the conversation is supposed to step up. So the like button if you smash look a bit more.
Free, man. People big up on themselves and give thanks.
9 more people. Yo, we're not gonna further, you know. After 12 Jamaican time, no. At 1 a.m. my time, no, brother.
Yeah, I get it. All right, and Stanley, I get it.
No, brother. People, 9 more comment, bro. 9 more likes on the video. 9 more likes on the video.
Light March.
No, but I'm gonna tell you. You see, when me have my chat, bro, me not really to like cut the good conversation and go to that. But you see, right now, after 12 Jamaica time now. You understand? So we'll shift from Saturday to Sunday. You look a bit from this, not for the money in the comment section. I put on them jacket and tie I got church.
Yeah.
You understand? So we need some more like people. 6 more likes. Come in, people. 6 more.
Come in, people.
Yeah, 6 more. Then we're going to talk about the
6 more. People, they reach. All right. Yeah, well, I get 6 by the time we reach. By the time Max City comment again, reach. All right. Light March say King get a 9. Dan say C-Fast get a 7. ISJ. No, reach a C-Fast.
You know, honestly, I wonder if Dan watch a game.
Yo, Dan talks of madness since
no, honestly,
I'm still jumping.
Honestly, Dan comment. I wonder if Dan really watch a game.
No, I don't know how I go Dan. Dan, I still jumping. I just don't want to run through the players. I try to do it real quick, but yeah, football lover. Did you go to Nackins TV? Tycoon said,
alright, King, we have 100 likes, and so you can run show.
Alright, thank God. Enough for interruption. Tycoon, underrate the youth because
bless up for that one day. Max City, reach 100 likes. So bless up.
Bless up on yourself, people. And give thanks for the 100 likes as usual. Bless up on yourself. Give thanks to everybody there. But we could keep it running because we have a few more players for go. I try go a bit faster. D-Lo is one of the best center for CF, a CBF say Ishmael King. I get what I say in the Saudi League, yeah. Jordan dropped the link for the interview, yeah. 6.5 for King and Oldgate. CD, CB, yeah, 7 months ago, yeah. All right, people reach. And the comments them I run left me, so I run left them and then get back to them. Free up Dan King. All right. One himself free up Dan.
Yeah, Dan. We are got to that. Part of the show, you know.
How much you have left? We have
the midfielders.
Midfielders real quick. Dan people. The thing is Dan love dribble too much.
We have 5 player left back. We have Casey, John Russell.
We could try run out them players. Yeah. Quick and fast. All right. Casey Palmer. Today, Casey Palmer show why people is so frustrated with Casey Palmer. Casey Palmer is so good on this football. Like I see a few incisive passes, especially to see first today. You see me? But on the ball, but it seems like people are pointing out something to me which me never had a look upon, which a lot of us don't look upon, is Casey Palmer seem like him only a player when he's on the ball. He seem like defensively he's not him not get the right balance in the midfield defensively. So he might give me a number 10 kind of vibe where you have to have two players for cover for him. So in terms of the off the ball rule, Casey Palmer is not best at that. And it's more highlighted when you're even watching. So it seems like he only comes to life when he's on the ball.
Yeah.
But again, when he's on the ball, he look like a player who wants to do something. He look like he have magic in the passes. He look like he want to drive the ball forward. He look like a creator. But the balance now for find off the ball and put in the run, you probably not sit aside them game the well, like how you see with John Russell. You see John Russell off the ball, you see John Russell want to press, you see John Russell want to tackle, John Russell want to get a foot in. No, don't get me wrong, and every ball I can be the ball of the way. I got get off the ball, and you see me, and every ball I can be that. And again, I can see him qualities when he get the ball. You see me? So but we have to know, say, for find a balance, like a Bobby Reed then. I'm going to give you an example. Bobby Reed, you know, say Bobby Reed I can give you where I give you on the ball, and I give you where I give you off the ball. But that is not Casey Palmer. So for today game again, I see Casey Palmer, I like what I see him do on the ball. But watching him off the ball, I don't know if that part-time game there, I just him that I have to go accept it and you have to go mitigate for it. I still try to figure out what we are going to do with that. Because I never was watching him off the ball so much until me I start watching him now. Because people been say, yo, Casey Palmer now go on so good off the ball. Now off the ball, him now put in the tackles them on the way. And again, more I study this some more. So I look back at his game for his club, him gave them and him tackle and the amount of tackle ratio. And them, the numbers them not look so pretty. May I tell you the truth? The numbers them don't look so pretty in comparison, but we say about Casey Palmer game. Cause Dan there, you know, and a dribbling.
No man, Dan go through, man. With me there, Dan go through. No want to wait
Dribbling
too long.
time.
People want to hear him.
Well, today, bro, today with the game,
Yeah.
my midfield is not proactive, bro. Them not proactive at all, bro. And the midfield play, them not play together. See the midfield three at times, bro. But see the man them like them give the man them too much time on the ball. When them for just close on the man them early and when them have the time, bro. As I say, proactive. Even the Trinidad game, but the same thing happen over and over today. It never look good, none at all, bro. And that need for fix with the team. We're defending, whack defending. Cause Nigeria never did really play nothing like that today, bro. To tell you the truth. Then you just have the ball, keep when them have the ball, them keep it, them wait on the right moment for just slip through them pass. When we get the chance to do that, when you get the chance to keep the ball, bro, and them not pressure, we just kick up the ball them up the field, bro, today. Most of the time, most of the game, bro. You get me? But today, bro, as I said, no man not get over 7, bro. If you watch the game good, bro. Maybe because the team are just what we did have before. Maybe it does look better than what we did have before. But today, if you watch football, bro, no man not get 7. And maybe see if us alone get a 7, bro, in the team, bro, if you watch football, bro. But we see improvements, and what I'm glad for. But the coach just make the man them watch over them 2 games where them play the Trinidad game, the mistakes where them make.
Yeah.
And that game, we can improve. I just that me see.
Yeah,
You see me?
I think that gonna be the purpose for them friendlies, yeah, you know, and more. I think so much positives to take away from it, but so much lessons that I have to learn. But before you go through Nikada, more asking you something, Nikada and Dan. What do you think about changing the name to Bala Pree? Because so much people are called it Bala Pree, and Bala Pree just have a ring to it. People, when they tell me about Bala Pree, when they tell me if I make one last change, because I name Bal Pree, but Bala Pree, the amount of people call me Bala Pree, bro.
Alright, the syllables in it, Bala, it's just easier to say. Like Bal Pree TV, but Bala Pree, it just easier to say, and maybe just more catchier than when you say Bal Pree TV. But you have baller, Pree.
Okay,
You get it?
syllables. You see that people dan go syllable dan go English class settings for that one. Big up yourself dan now. I get it. Where you think about that, Nika?
The ball Pree.
Yeah.
I kind of like the ball Pree still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of, I don't know, me just used to the ball Pree. Me and one of them there's a ball Pree, but ball Pree TV. Yeah.
We're gonna do some. We're gonna think about it some more.
Set a poll. Make a poll one of them there.
Yeah, I make a poll one of them there. Travis Spencer say ball Pree TV, public any number one in the house. Blessings, real legend, you know Travis Spencer, real legend. Blessings, Kevin Williams. Lois playing well. Know yourself, say King. Go and go watch the ball of them, brother. Which ball of them that know yourself? Which ball? Oh, what you talk about? Over. Saudi Pro League. What go on for Corey Burke? Anybody know if him good? What happened to Corey Burke?
Yeah, Lexington.
Corey Burke.
That's all we know. We don't know that man.
Anybody know if him good? So that's why I say something go on Corey Burke. We don't know.
I don't know.
I find out what go on this. Must win Maxwell. Here's this. Nicardo. Remember, must win Maxwell. They are bonafire. You know, I say the local channels. You hear what I'm saying? Your co-host knows his football. I might have to give local channels a chance. Yeah, man, you have to give you a chance, man, Maxwell. Give you a chance, man. Nicardo Media House. Go over there, go subscribe to Nicardo Media House. And again, people, you're not gonna see a lot of work between me and Nicardo because, as you can see, people, when you see the energy is just connected. So from the energy I connect, and Nicardo one of the most hard-working YouTuber them in the space right now. When you talk about consistency, quality in quantity, the morning inside of people not for go over, they go.
But if it takes one though for Must Win Maxwell to acknowledge that that person that really knows about his football, and it might not have to be me, but just one. It's for him to just look in and give the rest of YouTubers them a look in and say might as well because look, all our way great in our own ways, you understand, and all of us execute the knowledge of the game as well, you understand, but sometimes we might go over the top a little bit. But what more want people put into perspective, don't compare us with CBS, ESPN. We are not same entity. We are YouTubers. You understand? We are YouTubers. They can't go over the top. We can curse on here. We can swear on all them things there. You understand? So don't compare us. But if you compare and listen to what we are trying to say about the football, then you realize that, look, we are make sense. You understand? But go through Maxwell and get the rest of YouTubers them and listening as well, because that one subscription, it's massive to everybody.
Definitely. 876 Jamrock say he's nothing close to Pepe. Don't do that.
That's Damian Lowe.
Yo, Duclan sending to the dance just a start. Yo, I should done there, Duclan.
Yeah.
Them say
dance just a start.
Dance just a start, yes. Talking about dance just a start. Me not go off topic, but remember when time me that got dance hard, dance used to get later and late. When I time them, we are sleep till 2 o'clock because say about 2 o'clock you just get ready for God dance. Cause dance not till 2:30. Horrible dog.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock dance over 7 o'clock.
I remember me I got dance. You not got dance not done till daylight. You remember them days? Remember them days?
Yeah, remember them days for real.
When we got school, what party name we used to keep at Tivoli? What name again?
Pasa.
Yeah, the bus them of slow them cab dance. Back it. When the show wrap up, we go back.
Yeah, go back around as a memory lane.
Back to the ball again.
King, you don't know none of that. He boxed down the most man. What
but say,
box.
Say, and Nandelo, like Nana, Damian no father.
Yeah.
It's a no grandfather. When I hear some big man talk about that man, him are the bad man,
Him grandfather?
Yeah, man, Damian no grandfather, man, which are Nandelo father.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So when the man come a match, man. Any boy touch my son. One box down.
Jaja, I love about this man never did for real.
Bro, I'm out of you, the man them part from here. What you expect?
Jordan, big up yourself, Jordan. Max City, me have to take my hat off to Max City. Big up yourself, bro. Max City do the
Spain.
whole of the work. Max City, you know, if I say it, Max City that never left on alone if the likes them to reach 100.
Yo, man, not gonna lie. For the whole YouTube of them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max City need to get a for
Award.
moderator. You need to get a ara. Cause every channel the man
Bro.
run the system, bro.
Bro,
Big up
yourself,
Max City.
man. Big up yourself, man. Football.
Maybe Peso can tell him about Damian Lowfather a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis Peso, when you say you don't rate Amal, Amal Knight, you
Amal
mean that
Knight,
the
yeah,
person
yeah.
as a keeper. Yeah. What would they know? What would they? Casey Palmer, how much you give Casey Palmer to keep it moving? I give him a 7 game or 6.5. I give him a 6.5. How much in the game? Let's go to the score.
We give Casey Palmer. We give him a
Casey Palmer.
5.7.
5 points. Yo, Dan, a legend.
Bro, the man.
Dan, you're a legend.
Brother.
That's no more. Yo, 5.7, right? That's a legend.
They give him 6.5.
Bro, you know, so I don't know for rate baller. I don't know the ratings in bro.
So on 5.7, Jappy, give me, all right, just real quick, explain the point.
Bro, what the man do today, bro? The man locking in a midfield, brother. The man now do no work rate, brother. How much running him doing in a midfield?
You're not judge him two side of the ball, one to hand the ball as well.
No, bro, him not do that much today, bro. Him fi control the game and we want, bro, when king them of the ball, all get them of the ball, and the man them of the space, bro. The man, the Iman Russell just stand up so. Them no movements, bro, G. The man all here move on the field, bro. Him not do nothing today, brother.
Yeah.
As much as I'm a vouch for him, I'ma say, yo, yeah. But at them game, I want to test him, pan. Him not do nothing. Man, no running. No, bro. I see some man pass some ball, slip through, as myself. Being proactive rather than reactive. He was reactive today, bro. He wasn't pro. Him not thinking a game, brother. You get me, bro? So at that, bro, the midfield not ready to me, bro, G.
Yeah.
It looked better than how it was, but the work rate in the middle of the park, bro, it gonna cost you a lot of games, bro. Cause them not support the defense, bro. You get me?
Yeah, but that comes down to the number 6 than you know Isaac here, and I don't think he's that player where he might go bad up the midfield. You understand? In terms of getting the football on him foot and start to get the players them in, because you know time and time we see Ravel and even Casey try to drop back a little bit deep, you know, and then try to circulate the ball back into the final third and then have to go back upfield. And then Isaac Hayden, and that's like Isaac Hayden job right there.
So here's the thing, as I said that Isaac Hayden is no bad man CDM. Isaac Hayden is more like a police CDM. So you have the bad man CDM and you have the police. Them man they just serve and protect, and you get me, I say no badness the man I deal with. So you have bad man CDM and you have police CDM. So
All right.
the police CDM than
Isaac Hayden. Him just a smell like him a smell the danger, bro. Bro, Palmer them fear get to take up the ball them. Bro, some space with them on the field. But the man them fear move in the space them, brother, for go collect the ball and do things with it. Make some dribble, bro, and make some movements and make the man them move. In the wing of them make some movements, bro. None of that not happen. It's just low and reactive things, brother. You see me?
Yeah.
And just once in a moment, something might pop up on the field today, bro. But when them get the chance to show themselves, bro, them not show today, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
you get me, bro?
Got you.
Jordan, I say, baller Pree sound like baller foot. Yeah, it sound like baller foot for sure. Not kids. Baller foot. Baller Pree, and done, well say. What am I just there, sir? Baller Pree and done. Make them vote. Yeah, I do a vote next time. I prefer Ball Pree TV, Max City. Baller Pree sound good. Ball Pree TV. So I guess Tycoon say Baller Pree short and active. That is it. I figure it out for now. But yeah, we could move on from Casey Palmer and we could talk about John Russell. 7, how do you 7.7? Yeah, how you do the 0.7 again? You explain that? How you do the 0.7s? You say 5.7. How you do the
who said 5.7?
Where the 0.3 where the 0.3 went? Yeah, Why is a 5.7 and not like a 5.5? What? When did it say 6.7? When did it say or 5.7?
Somebody said.
Dan man say 5.7 man.
Oh, yeah, 5.7 Palmer get today.
So why 5.7 and not 5.5 or 5.6?
Well, him can get 5.5. I sorry, my fee, sorry, fee, man. I'm never watch you look that bad, bro.
Oh, let's up go 9 please.
Yo, people, Dan a legend boy. Yeah. Remember me tell you, Dan
Yeah, the
real
man them
life
say
legend
Dan
boy.
just a start. Yeah, man them
Yo,
say
and
Dan just a
since
start.
what look at myself, I couldn't go back to your parents, so I could go out with all things have passed. Taxi don't have no teenage son. I don't know what I reason boy I saying. And bless up yourself.
Yeah, me don't know what to ask.
Yes,
There's a taxi conversation.
yeah, one taxi
Me
conversation
don't
I
know
go
who
on
are
there.
going on there. One taxi
I think it
conversation going
related.
there.
So I kind
Yeah.
of move. Unseen behave man never go there, bro. What go on? What go on? Yo,
As unseen
man,
reach.
what go on? I don't know what go on. Big up yourself, gangster in Jamaican boy. Only Ravel can move in space. All you guys is hoping for Cephas to score. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, Jason Guna. Real life legend in the building as well.
Me I give Russell a 7 still.
So Russell has 7 right off the bat.
Yeah, I give a
Gang
7.
talking to Russell at 7.5. Again, I think we're still learning Russell's game. I think Russell is a player that needs to be close to the box, but I don't see him as an out and out number 10. So Russell is a very interesting player to me. He put a foot in, he have high energy. When I tell him I'm afraid I'm gonna get a red card, you know. Even when I tell him I'm afraid, I say no, off the ball, man.
Yeah.
Like him ready for go run down, man. But on the ball, what I must say is that on the ball, him seem like him is not a, let me find the word. Him is not a ball handler. Not to say that him passes are good, don't get me wrong. His passes are good, but it's like him see the pass quick and him a pass the ball. So him now want hold on to the ball, which is a good thing, Don't get me wrong, it's a good thing. But sometimes for him be the midfielder where put him foot on the ball and dictate play, that is not John Russell. John Russell look like he want to pass his ball and go run going at the box and make
And a
extra
kilo game, bro. It kind of kilo game, too, bro. Him not that fast neither. Him not that good with tackling neither. As I say, it's just when some space open, I will try win the ball and going forward just that alone, bro. But no, we rather really attributes, bro. Not really did it. But I know we're not watching, bro. But Nigeria never play. Nigeria not play no.
He's an interesting player, bro. I don't think we're familiar with him game. I think we're still learning
But
about him game.
as I say, it better that when Latin go there in our midfield still.
That's true.
But,
that much we can all agree. That much we can all agree. But I don't think he's a ball angler. Nicola, what you say about John Russell? How you see the player? What you see of the player? What you make of the player? 2 games I get for watch him play now. Describe him game to me. Real quick.
No, this you see John or him, me see more and play for the reggae boy. You see him have somebody who want to spend more time in the attacking third. You understand? He more of like to play like when he played at his club, he played with more of a more aggressive CDM that someone that like to bring the football a little bit forward. You understand? But for the reggae boys, I seen he's helping out a lot. He's working a little bit off the ball. Just fill a little spot where the ball just cannot play through. But I mean, tackling that can get better that will get better overnight. But moving forward, I see a little bit, of technique with the ball, box the ball between his 2 foot and try to beat 1v1 defenders and try to slip the ball. But what happened, though, I think one of the reasons, if you guys realize that Borrell, we're going to get to him, but realize Borrell didn't do much running in behind. Because and then the midfield didn't really have much runners in front of them that way they could create. In the first game, we got a lot of running from Borrell. He did a lot of running, but again, I guess the Nigerian did their homework and they didn't really give him the space where he can run behind and the ball can slip through. But for John Russell, it was still trying to figure out what's his best.
Yeah, me I learn him. Me I learn him game. I'm not familiar with him game, and good goal today again. That's me. I wonder if he just position himself in the box like what like an actual centre forward. So
Yeah.
he look like a box crusher, somebody will always want to run from midfield going on the box. And I can see why him score so much goal for him team. But and I can see him passes are crisp, him passes are early. Him see him pass, him just make a one touch. Him not try duel upon the ball, not handle this ball. But as Dan said, I think he's an upgrade on what we had before. And John
Yeah,
Russell definitely one of the winners
But
of these two legs.
we still need a engine, bro. We not a man who can run at a midfielder, bro.
Yeah,
You see
but
me?
it's a good option for having Dan. I'm like the
It's a good.
profile. I like that it's a different profile of
Here
ball.
me rate with him. Him kind of have an understanding of the ball game. Him have the simple basic thing them. But we can't use him and Palmer in that midfielder, brother.
No, I don't. I think
Going
there's some
for the
issues.
other teams, going for the play other teams.
Yeah.
Just like Nigeria, right? That's bro, we're playing, and Nigeria is not all that today, bro. If we serious enough and create look more than midfield, we could have that Nigeria team, like, we could have beat them easy by just being proactive, as I say. You see me? So him understand the ball game. Him can control the ball and thing, but the work rate and that, me not see that, bro. We don't know, bro.
Yeah,
He one of the finished product for you, bro.
No, he's not the finished product, definitely. But Gangsta in Jamaican say Russell is a 7.5. He's a threat unseen saying Russell gets a 7 for Jay Suguna. Berlin same get a 6.8. Dan, you see where you start? You see where you start, Dan?
Alright, for the goal him scored today and the game.
Yeah.
Bro, cause I remember, bro, you have a good overall game, Jamaica never really something there today, bro.
Yeah, how much I give
You see me? I'm telling you, like, Sofa scored a game, them something there to play them, I'm so not get 8. I feel like I saw 8 go. I see players score a chicken in a match, bro. They not get so much points, brother. And that's a Sofa score, dude.
So how much you give Russell? How much you give Russell?
But I give him a 6 today.
I will get 8, King.
Yeah,
Must wanna give King 8.
King will get
Oh yeah.
But me I go give him a 6 today. Or 6.1.
So 6.1.
Yeah.
Berlin got 6.8. Berlin got 6.8. Dadnan got 6.1. Yes, so I'm going there about people say Russell holding down the number 8 position, Lone Wolf saying. Russell solid 7.5, Max City, Lone Wolf say 7.5. So it looked like Russell, most people are saying his games around a 7. It was defensive running from Burrell today, not much attacking sense. Yeah, definitely. Jamaica has been longing for a midfielder who makes runs into the box and don't just defend. It's all insane. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna say I like the profile. I like the different profiles of midfielders. You see me? I like the different profile of midfielders. So John Russell in game, we still a learning game. Russell definitely have an eye for goal, 100%, man. Burrell was a willing runner today, ball Pree. Yeah, man, Travis Presser, we see that. King send the link. When they drop the link, I have to pin it again. I drop it again.
We did send him it a while ago, you know. Tell Issa me did send him it.
Issa, have the link on. Alright, I'll put that in.
Issa, me send you a link. Yeah.
Russell get a 7, Dan, you have a point, but you're still a little harsh. King get a 8.
Bro,
and
yeah.
7. Subscribe to fellow YouTubers, people. Yeah, man. Nikada Media House, people. We're up on a journey. You see me? Nikada Media House. The whole of we're up on a journey. Knockings. GS Guna TV, bro. The whole of we are just one this way or the other. We're up on a journey.
Yo, what the man them for know? Say hard, brother. It's not harsh, bro. That's the reality, brother.
Yes, yeah, the harsh reality. As I say, harsh reality.
As I tell you, no, me now go get in a this thing with the team, like say, oh, the team can hurt. And like one time, I'm say, oh, the team lose, them gonna hurt my feelings. We say, oh, Jamaica, you get me, bro? You have to talk the realness, bro. Me nah go pretty it up, bro. Maybe I show we not see the team play for a long while, and we are anticipate the Unity Cup and the Trinidad game. The hot still, me nah tell no lie. And I like say we never get Trinidad 4-1 in the Gold Cup the last time. But
Yeah.
I like say we never see Jamaica place up on a team before and score a bag of goal to bro and end for end results and score what. We see that already. You get
Yeah.
me?
But
But
moving on to the
me,
next player. Go ahead. Finish up, Dan. I
yeah
have to
man,
move.
go on man, go on man. Go on.
Yeah. So also people every time you don't know big up a portion of YouTube as the call, but we also have to big up the Elite Sports. I can't tell nobody to go over Elite Sports anymore because everybody were there is supposed to already subscribe to Elite Sports. You don't know Ryan Levesey are the real legend. You see me people, so we have to show love. And we have to show love because of that we there deal with love and unity, you see me. So and that I go on for what I go on. But yeah, people no really show the Jamaican YouTubers them some love.
Yo,
It's
as I
more they
talk
are
about the
American
fans
do
them, bro, like, bro, it's massive, bro, from the fans them there from early morning
I
until
tell you,
now.
bro, them fans are people who love you know. I'm not lie, we love you know, we love you know, and we love to wanna keep your vibes and all our vibes because the
Yeah,
football
the fans
reasoning
them.
this is me. Football reason, ball pre TV, and again, Issa is in the building, big up yourself, Issa, but we are
It's a
moving.
pleasure.
Issa, here we are gonna start the ball game. We are start the ball game, Kaim Dix. I'm gonna give him a little Kaim Dix introduction first. So now, before bringing Issa, 'cause Issa gonna take the first talk about Kaim Dixon. Remember me they have to fight with people, I explain to people. People I say, yo, how Dixon there at the team? And Tyrese Campbell forget call up because Tyrese Campbell had started, man. And Dixon can't get a game. I'm have to explain what the new comment what the person name where say he gonna come watch you because of you. What the person name? He must say we are make excuses. A similar yeah, that's me I make excuses for the ball of them now. When I talk about the factors we include Kaim Dixon, bro, I've never seen Kaim Dixon put on that jersey and not give him 100%.
Facts.
Kaim Dixon is not the finished product, I must say. We know Kaim Dixon is not the finished product. But what do you say
That's
Kaim
true.
Dixon is a chaos merchant. The man ever try something. The man ever do something. The man ever make something look like he ready for something nearly for like Darwin Nunes. I'm gonna say Darwin Nunes and I probably at the wrong comparison for bring up Darwin
Yeah, I
Nunes.
say that. Yeah, I say that. I'm gonna tell you,
I never say
Kaim Dixon is like a player like Julian Alvarez. Yeah, they just gonna come out and give you a 8+ every game.
bro, the man ever
Yeah,
make things happen,
here I'm
bro.
rate with him.
Yeah, I got you. But well, let me give my
Big
player
so,
ratings. I got you. Let me give him player ratings after. Well, no,
big so.
that you done that. Issa. I can't you.
Alright, go
I
on,
forgive
Issa.
you ball and knock off. Issa.
Yeah, man. We get a knock off later day.
Yeah.
Time Dixon, trust me. But King, when it come on to footballers, you never know until you know, bro. You understand? A lot of people, you might see the potential, but you just never know until you know. And within this tournament, he got his opportunity to show us what he has been learning in Charlton, and we got the opportunity to say yes, he has been learning and he has improved, and he's a player that belongs in this squad. You understand? Over these two games, trust me, I think you have a lot of persons that were impressive, but Kyle Dixon, I don't know if it's because him born a Jamaican, watch him through schoolboy football, but him just make me feel proud for know say him the on the field and him a perform so well. A 20 or 21-year-old player amongst all those players, and he is performing at a high level. You understand? This game again, very, very, very good. You know, he runs, he's a willing runner. And you know what I liked about this game? He had a lot of defensive duties in this game. Even though on that I think that second goal, I think thought he should have cleared the ball, but that's one thing with him. You're going to see him in the defensive third putting in a shift, bro. You're gonna see him put in a shift. You understand?
Put in a
And that
shift
me
there,
like,
sir.
I mean, man, that's what I say. You're going to see him in the defensive third, putting in a shift, bro. You understand? We know what he can offer going forward,
Yeah.
and what me like him. He's a player that you can give him a duty, and he will
Yeah.
stick to his duty. So to
Jordan,
me,
go
yeah, go
ahead.
ahead.
Your player rating. Because we get all a new ball in our building.
7. Me go 7.
So Jordan, quick and fast, cause your first
Got
take
you.
on Kaim Dixon. Jordan, where you them? I'm gonna see a couple days now, Jordan. What go on?
Jordan go on the North Coast, bro.
Alright, let's say 40, Jordan. Kaim Dixon real quick. Cause the ball of them, no fear now.
That's
No,
not.
man. I'm not North Coast, man. Underneath my bed, man.
Come from one day, Jordan.
Yeah, man. You can't go underneath my bed, man.
Yeah, come
Yo.
from one of these, David. Alright, Jordan there, people. Kaim Dixon.
King, remember say when we're up on the show and we talk about Kaim Dixon, me one of the man who always agree with the for say, yo, Kaim Dixon, we see the thing that with Kaim Dixon, the fight, they all done them matter about Tyrese Campbell. Bro, me I tell you, say me I watch the match today, bro. And believe you me, as I say, the ball I make me proud as a Jamaican, as a born and bred little Jamaican, bro. I so far I deal with the ball of them, for love the ball of them. Like how the rest of the country, them love them ball of them, bro. Bro, may I tell you something, I love the little youth, the youth, feel proud, bro, may I tell you. I'm half a day on our side. And right now, we don't have my start over Billy, because the youth do things that go
Yo.
forward, the youth work in a defense, brother. And you just make me feel proud, bro.
That's a big claim. The man said, I start over Bailey, you know, people. Jordan. Jordan.
Yo.
Yo.
Well, today, no, from the competition, bro, from the Trinidad.
Jordan, give a player rating, because we're not circle back road there, so with that player, you know. Give a player rating, Jordan.
So far score at 3-6.
So far score, you score a game. Give a player rating.
I give my 7. I give my 7.5.
7.6. Alright, Dan, go through, knock it.
Well, for me, remember, you know, me did I say, yo, I feel like other baller over Tyreek, the same Tyrese Campbell. But I want to see Tyrese Campbell. I don't know what Dix have. Me always proud I'm still in a car. You see me as I could get a youth forward up. But don't get a story already about Dix, but him work rate and him movements and the run we make could score the goal today going forward. Bro, like the youth I be a professional, bro. But I was sorry, you know, Ima Maggie in that same situation, you know. But I was sorry, so the man them just never have look more physicality to them game, bro. The mindset of addiction in fitness up there. You get me? I'm just, as I say, yo, bro, him improve himself. And he want show himself, say, yo, I need for day or so. I want this. You see me? No boy, I want me to take a boy game today. Show some boys, say, I might win this. Yeah, bro, and but I like Christianix.
How much you give me?
No, he must see if us get the same amount to them, man. 7 point. We might get a 7.5.
I'm not asking about CFAS then, like how you give CFAS player rating. Nicardo.
Yeah.
Talk about Kain.
Yeah, I'll give him 7 as well. You understand? Love his defensive work. You understand? We don't really get that on the right hand side. You know, love it. He take the time out into come back and Dexter Lemekisa. But when you talk about going forward, you know, fearless, you know, and I think there's a lot of highs on him as well. You understand? I heard someone said that there was Charlton Athletic head of scouting department is in the stand as well. So if that is true, you know, that is good news as well, you know, for Kyan Dixon. But I mean, if he could work on something else, I would say, you know, nothing. I don't think he should work on nothing, but anything else like fitness, you know, endurance. You understand? Just that. That's all I think Kyan Dixon needs to get. He has already proven what he can do. But if he needs to go to the next level, he's going to get stronger as well. He's going to have to get a little bit more fitter. But nothing much need to work on Kyan Dixon, unless his endurance.
I just growth and over time, growing as the player he's gonna destined to become. But let me say this on Kyan Dixon before we read the comments and close off with Dixon. Kyan Dixon again today, me give him an 8. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. I run it up to an 8 based on him defensive performance and the fact that he scored that goal as well. You see me? Kyan Dixon, football guru say no need to say anything negative about Tyrese. The ones them for now do something, just mute in the mic.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, man, let's mute on. Yeah, it's no need to say anything negative about Tyrese Campbell. You don't have to say anything negative to elevate your baller. Facts. Now here's the thing. I rate Tyrese Campbell, you know. When I see if Tyrese Campbell actually rate him, I don't want to see him in and around the team. I want to see him get the chance. You get me? I say, so when I have to bring down a ball, I have to put up a ball. That is right, football guru. I was just making the point that people constantly compare him for say, him a play, but him not play, so him forget call, him not forget call. Now for be that way either because we see also that the Kyle Dix has been playing on the right wing. When we see after Tyrese Campbell, he plays a lot on the left wing. So two of them can do it, but the comparison constantly I make, and I just did have to put some context to it to say, yo, you can't look on it black and white because one came through the youth system, yada yada, etc. etc. But yeah, Dixie get a 7 from Tycoon, football lovers say 8. Go ahead.
And me see a lot of people are talk about the physicality with Dixon, bro. Like, I'm watching Dixon, I'm not seeing people pushing Dixon off the ball.
No,
Dixon is a touch player, Dixon. Knock a ball, give you there, so I'm about to look him run gone.
You
understand? Me hardly see people are bounce him off of the ball. You understand? And me see him win fouls with him dribbling. You understand? So the physicality argument, I really don't buy it.
I think it's a size. I think it's a size argument. Him not look like him not tall and him not big in a body. But here's the thing: even when I'm looking at that, I think he put it in a we call tenacity. He's a very tenacious player. So him put back all of that tonight.
Yeah, when Mr. Dixon play the ball, he move and him gone. You know, get feeling of 50-50 with him like that. You know, get feeling of duels like that with him. And his defensive duels, him with couple tackle well, me see him a tackle.
Yeah,
so the physicality argument, me no know. I really don't buy the physicality argument. To me, it's fine. He can get fitter, have more endurance, but physically, he's fine, bro. He's fine.
More development and consistency as well, good scoring goals. Just Guna says 7. Football lovers say Cephas, King, Dixon, and Fire. Max City said Dixon gets 7. Gangsta in Jamaica say 8. Dixon start over Bailey. Whoa, I want new. How will start this? Dan and you? No, Jordan. How will start this? Yo, when I start the agenda, yeah. Man, I'm gonna pull on them something for this, you know. No one. They want them start the agenda. True, Dan and his physique might let him down. You see, him physique, when them talk about, I'm physique. I think I'm physique and built. True, him not tall and true, no. You get me? I say, I think I'm physique, them talk about instead I'm physicality per se.
Well, the same thing. Physicality.
No, physicality comes off of physique.
Well, I know say a physique, but I use a word for ladies still. When I really, you see me? I use a word for the girl them.
Yeah, hold on there. Must win Maxwell. You know, say I need to call him on the show. Yeah, I forget you call him on the show. But read the comments there. Must win Maxwell say, you are doing so well, King, until you reverted back to the excuses, brother. Do you want an honest assessment of Dixon's performance or you want the over the top nonsense? Must win Maxwell. Here I'm gonna do. I'll put the number up on the screen. If you can't join the link, but me, I forget your take, because me, I miss something. And I would have wish to hear your opinion. You see me? Tyrese Campbell, a top baller, don't this the player top talent. No, nobody know this. Me not think nobody this Tyrese Campbell. Dixie get 7.8. Yes, yo, Dan, are you make baller get 7.8, boy, you know? You make baller get 7.8, boy, Dan, me I tell you. Oh, Nick, you're there. I not even realize when. Wow, but yeah, 7.8.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, bro.
So what Dixie cause?
What go on?
Dixie cause this year.
Wow, what?
Dixie cause this year. Man, gone for the
bro,
training
that's from last year, no? that video there from last year preseason, bro. G.
What that?
One video with Bailey.
Bailey train, man. From last year for real.
Oh, is he in?
In America. From when Jamaica played the from when Jamaica
Copa.
played Copa America. Yeah.
And him never got the Copa.
Okay, he can learn that dallying with the ball in defensive third is a no-no. Yeah, I think he might learn that. As I said, Dix is not the finished product. Dix have a whole lot of growth for forward, but where he's right now, he can add value to the team. And that is what I'm keep on, I say. You see me, Franklin Young, big up yourself. I think our first comment for the night. Very proud of the boys. Still unbeaten this year. What on there? Still unbeaten this year. Good spot. You see that start there? We now Pree that start there. Come on, it's a people unbalanced. Dixon with strength more while once he gets stronger. Problem. Dixon 7.5 Berlin say. Ball Pree, big up dancehall queen Spice to support the team at the match today. Well, I know. You don't know me have the footage them for sure. But more, you know, say player rating take too long. Then next two player make a do it quick. I mean, I've hold it for sure. Yeah. Big up Spice as well. We have the video them for sure. And people, guess who and Spice, me see take a picture today. None of them never believe. When I see it today, none of them never believe. If you know about youth development programs in the better countries, we would not take part in this foolishness. Haters talk about Campbell and Dixon. Charlton is satisfied with Dixon's growth. Dan say man no physique king. Yeah, Dan, you want to explain yourself?
Bro, me use that word years ago now. Physique, man, I really kind of sound weird when I say, yo, man, have physique, bro, you know. Believe that for the ladies, that adjective, bro. For the
No, I don't think
ladies,
I really
bro.
that him I get that.
What am I say? That's why I'm say physicality, bro. It does sound more masculine.
Alright,
You
we
see
can
me?
move right along then. Alright. Cephas. Let me say this for Ronaldo Cephas real quick. I give Cephas a 8. I want to give him a 8.5, you know, or a 9, you know. But then I say I can't give him so much.
Bro, nobody not get 8 today, bro, G, man.
I give Cephas a 8.5. I give Cephas a 8.5. And I say so with chest. 2 assists off and weaker foot, him left foot. Come on. Not because of a goal him score. Because if a 2 goal him score, we have to say something different. Them assists they as good as goal. Upon plate, the man put them there pan plate. Chin 14. Don't tell me that chin 14. A 9 more I give me as football girl. But me give him a 8.5. The man put 2 assists on a plate. Them they can't miss. A tapping them there. Yo, me tell you the first dribble. Me see the little right back, number 2. Like a big film life. Him the party, yo, back up, yo. Help me. Yo, the man a big film life when the man dribble upon him. You can't,
All right.
you know when one right back dead. The man dead now surely today.
I
And
know.
push it down the line. Well, I know. Push it down the line and square off him. Weaker foot, left foot. Perfect across goal and a perfect channel. The channel of uncertainty. No defender, no keeper can touch it. Perfect pace. Back post. Dixon. The second one now, G's and P. And the same little defender. The man turn him in a menke. Yo, the man carry himself, dip himself, move. The defender supposed to cry for him mother. You see me? And I see him left foot again. Whoo! On a plate. John Ross not even need to do much today. Set your foot. Just set your foot and look away. That lick off your foot and go in and go. And 9 more game right now as me I talk about this. You see me? But anyways.
Well,
Dan,
you know,
say you want. Go through. Knock it
you know,
to that.
what me that say, bro, I lose my train of thought, you know.
Because you know a greatness. Yeah,
All
man,
right, me see, some man did I say, you know, when I train that game, Cephas put scratch, run 2 ball from early when I first half. Enough man I say, you Cephas a pass the ball, same thing him do today. Him do that in I train that game. You see me? Him do that in I train that game, but if man I say, yo, him just fast and foolish. Long time I tell him about Cephas, bro.
So much a game?
Tell around 7.5, bro, 7.6, 8. Yes, sir, bro.
7.8?
Iman Dixon today, bro. What them do? Them in I CM region. I rate him.
Yeah.
But Cephas I look good above him.
Alright. Jordan.
Cephas get a 8 for me, bro. Bro, remember pa one year show them, me I say, yo, Cephas I will look at Vinicius Jr. and I run the little narrative there, same day in the category there. Remember?
Yeah.
And they come down. Ray. Yo, Cephas a big baller. And you Cephas, he come from Brazil or one of them country there, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, and we need to hype up the ball of them. Bro, right now, Cephas I get a big club right now for them two performances when put in. I tell you.
He said
Cephas no normal.
Brentford need a left winger, you know.
Bro,
Bro, them
Cephas no
him
a
oh,
normal baller, bro. Cephas no a normal baller, bro. But me give my yet for him performance today, bro. Going forward, the Cephas, bro. Cephas straight all the way, bro.
It's a Allen. See fast real quick and make a move on to the last baller. For the start of
8.5.
8.5 is a say.
Yeah, man. The two assists they have to count for something.
Half a count for something, man. Yeah, man, for
Yeah,
real.
man.
Football lovers say give him a 9. Jason Guna TV say Cephas get a 8 for me. Chin 14 said that too much. Chin 14 now wicked, you know, yeah, Chin 14 are wicked, so. Football Guru says Cephas get a 9. Berlin says 7.5. Dixon work really hard. Yeah, man, is good. Conrad. Cephas get a 8. Cephas no have no weak foot. What do you mean Cephas no have no weak foot? Cephas is clearly right footed. His left foot is clearly his weak foot unseen. What do you mean? Just tell me, say
Yeah,
my work on it. Eh?
yeah, it means
bro,
we all know him right footed, but him can use him left foot good too.
Well,
bro,
use it
me see
perfect.
Sifa score a bomber with him left already. Cut it. Remember which the club where me there first.
Yeah.
Macedonia.
I say the man
Macedonia.
take one,
Him a
cut
Macedonia,
it
bro.
with it and bomb it half of the
I
left,
think
bro.
I think FC Scoopy or one of them. I watch him from him down there, so bro.
Man,
Cephas no normal, bro.
bro, the man can finish, brother.
Jabashka game in a Russia in a Dan and the man say King man always say Dan say things fi be different. But if I did one different player who wanna play for Jamaica, I would have rate him. You know the man say
Tell
that's
him how
right.
much me give Palmer. Tell him how much me give Palmer and something to them. Bro, me not think could do that enough to the
Dan
still, bro.
impressed. Dan mark hard Jabashka game. You know, that him a do mark hard. See if us a 8.1 miss. you are make people get 8.1 na Dan.
With the one
Yeah.
for,
8.1
with
miss
the
the
one
9
for.
game. It's a duty to hype up. Yeah, man, our duty to hype up the ballers, them, especially the media, them need it 100%, my bro.
Bro,
Jordan a
along
joke, you know. Max City
Big up
say,
along
Maxi,
a,
big up.
a long time we hype up Cephas, bro. To one
yeah,
night time I feel like them a blackball the youth, bro.
Jaja.
Well, no more black ball. No more black
No
ball.
more, bro. Me glad it happen. Me glad
Yeah,
it happen, bro.
can't hide see first and King, you know. You see me? It's my duty
Can't hide the man game, brother.
to each his own.
King,
All
you
right.
got to
All right.
you got to Palmer already, King.
Yeah, man, we'll go this already, man. You can't, in the black end of the show, you see me revisit them if you want to revisit them, we'll wrap up. But Burrell, after talk about Roman Burrell, for me again, he's a willing runner. He didn't get a lot of service today. So the off the ball running in behind, especially, we didn't get to see a lot of that. And for me, I know that especially when your team don't have a lot of possession of the ball and your team now create a lot because they don't have another position of the ball, you're not gonna see that. However, it's kind of puzzling for me that the look at stats, so I'm see the first half was saying 50% possession. I never really see that. I think Nigeria had more possession of the ball than Jamaica today. So I don't know that part about it. Yeah, so I'm never getting a service, but I don't know if when we had the ball, we never either. What we do with the ball today when we have the ball? Because for me, I don't think we'd have got to see fast enough, especially after the goal. And I don't think we find the right outlets them today for really give Burrell the service to him really supposed to get. So I really not knock his game, but you can see he's a willing tryer. He's a willing him not stop run. Even though the runs them more not in behind especially, but him not stop run. And I think I like how I see over for Burrell over the last 2 games. This game, I don't think he really had a chance or a chance created for him, but he's a willing runner. Said we, and I still I give him a 6.5 if I must today. But one half to say about Burrell really today.
Yeah, today, in the first half, I just say we kind of got low block. That's was the game plan in our way today. Go low block, mid block, and try counter them. That me do think like was the game. But
Yeah.
Burrell for him effort and him running and him things them when him do on the field, like, and him understanding of the game. I give him a 6 today. Because I want to have him play, right? Around 60 minutes.
Yeah, and play 60 minutes
I give him
and
a
basically
6.
six. Issa,
Borrell, yeah, can't get more than a 6 up to me.
can I get more than a 6? Yeah. Jordan,
Borrell now, him have a pretty decent game, despite him never get the service when supposed to get. And I think the kid there, if him get the service when him forget, him would have him he may do the good things for Jamaica, but him never get the service today. But I give him a 6.5 still.
yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. I think that at the starting level, most people are say 6.5 or 6.5 there about Jesse Guna say Burrell 5 didn't influence the game. Berlin says 6 for Burrell. Tycoon 5.5. Max City say Burrell get a 5. But yeah, so I think the winners and losers has made the tackle list, but I think most other team, especially everybody will start get a passing grade. So I don't even want to say who win and who lose. Shaquan Davis, I think probably over the 2 legs. Probably never do an actual review of the whole Unity Cup for give them man them justice. So breaking down this game, I probably want my need to do. I could take a look at the players them will come on real quick. Busy Atkins come on at the 68th minute. And Atkins was the player that unfortunately missed the penalty. The penalty actually looked like him go under the ball too much. It looked like him even kicked the ground. Yes, him, but before the penalty, I think that he was putting a shift again on that right hand side. So ironic that similar to Dixon, he was putting a shift on that right hand side. Well, and the Kyle Ming was the first one to come out. But yeah, talking about Busy Atkins the first before we go to Kyle Ming. Real quick,
Busy.
short.
Alright,
Yeah,
with Busy. My rate him touch him up. My rate him look good. Like, even though I never see him not like today like it like a lot, but him have a first touch. I like and I look at dribble. I'm feel like he may dribble upon people. Today I see him. My first touch my watch today when he touch the ball up on the wing. I make a look turn. I see him do a little thing on the ball today. I may say, yo, hope him that get more time in the game. You see me? But he's a player. He missed the penalty that could happen to anybody. I
yeah,
think they make a wrong choice with making a kick today. I think. But anybody can miss. And still, as you say, butterfly and nerves and them thing there today. Big stadium. I give him a 5. I give him a 5.5. Nah, I beat him. I give him a
yeah.
5 because he may play a lot of time today. So
He not play a lot,
5.5.
but him do a
I
lot
get on.
defensively. Issa, Jordan, anyone I know Busy real quick and give him a scoop player rating?
Really busy. He came on and did well. You know, you see him get the ball a couple of times. Kind of press resistant players run on upon him in turn 2 times and him still have the ball and he make a pass. Defensively as well. See him a put in tackle. So he did well for me. To be honest, it's just the penalty miss. If I scored that penalty would have kept up a good night for him. But to me he did well on the pitch. So a 5.5.
Yeah, and Jordan, real quick for finish off Busy.
Busy for me.
Yeah,
To tell you the truth, I'm not biased already, whether JPL or diaspora. I mean, have time for my JPL play them as long as them good enough. You see, Busy have a lot of potential, bro. You see me? And I like him as a player and everything, bro. And I think him for there around the squad more. You see me? And as what Dan say, him have this touch and him have this confidence in himself, him have this close control, bro. And this flair what I like about him and things. So him never have a bad game today, just a penalty miss. But I give him a 5.5.
All right, and we have Unseen in the building, man. Like Unseen, bless up yourself, bro. Welcome to the show. Right at the busy segment, the busy segment. You're chipping in. I talk to him about busy real quick.
I think Busy had a good game in terms defensively, in the most defensively work, and I think that side was the side that Nigeria was attacking most and trying to get a lot of purchase from. I think him
Yeah.
and Kyle Ming really did well over that side. So for me, I think he deserve the trip. Deserve the trip. Still need to see more from him though. But it's up to the coaches to give him the time to do what he wants to do out there. I feel like he might be in the World Cup squad going forward.
So that'll be
But
very interesting.
I'll give him for the time maybe six. What time come on 6.
All right, so me I'll give busy a 5.5. The thing is, I need to see some more busy. All right, he's a player with me like seeing him in the JPL. I see a lot of him this season, and especially in the postseason, in the playoffs. I really like him. I think him unplayable at JPL level. He's a player when they talk about him touch and talk about him work rate. When they talk about him in passing, he's a player where him do a lot of things well. Him do the basics well for the most part. However, I don't think that he would have done enough in the short space of time when him get fit really make the World Cup squad. I would be very, very surprised going forward if I see him in the World Cup squad. And that is no knock on to say that him do nothing extremely wrong and the penalty miss we're gonna kill him for. We're not kill him for that. Anybody can miss a penalty. But I don't think he did enough to really be in the squad we're gonna name Tuesday. And Tuesday will come up and we're gonna see the squad and it would be really, really I would be really surprised if him get named in that squad. Let me put it that way. I don't think we see enough for him for we can say, all right, definitely should be in that squad for me. The penalty again, now you know what I talk about the penalty, anybody can miss a penalty. But Max City said busy 5.5 for me. He did well to press. Busy get a 3.5 from Tycoon today. Jason Guna said busy 4 have to lose a point for the PK miss. So you start him a 5, him lose a point for the PK miss Jason Guna. But you not give him no of him performance. So him not get no point for nothing because if he start from 5 in a 5, he's averaging this as starting position. So you get a starting place of 5 and him lose a point. Him never gain nothing. Jason Guna. You know, so you are the most leveled people them on here, but come on, man. Yeah, if you say him start from 5 and get 1 at 6 and then him lose 1 and go back at 5, but you don't give the man nothing at all in performance. But yeah, I don't think, in my opinion, I would be surprised to see him in the squad. I don't like how Cavaliers players take the penalties high. 5 for Atkins Berlin say, yeah, work for them. Travis Presso, somebody Insta. I don't know on a reason, but that's a busy get a 4.7. You see where you're going with again. I mean, man, them get all kind of thing. 3.5 busy. Get Cherish Life 3.5 too low. I think 876 Jamrock have something with busy and Cavaliers player them. I don't know. Can't do some of the things you do in Jamaica on the world stage. Most penalties are low in the corner. Penalties are some of the weirdest thing them for my arguable. You see me penalties, you have to just pick a spot and make up your mind and kick a ball. I've seen the greatest of the greatest miss penalties. Not buying what local government selling right now. Max City blocked on Twitter. I don't know what going right so with breezing. But yeah, busy get a 0.0 for in Jammer. But yeah, moving right along. Kyle Ming, real quick and fast. Kyle Ming get a full half at right back. Unseen, I'm going to start with you and Kyle Ming because it seemed like you were impressing what you saw. I probably have a beg for the first, so I'm going to start with you. Talk to me about Kyle Ming real quick.
I think defensively it was there. As I said before, that wing, that wing was Lembikis are having trouble over there. So the coach really made a change to try to fix that side, put on 2 fresh players to try and stop them from attacking that side. So I think defensively, Kyle Ming did well, but in terms of playing the ball forward and find the outlet, he did not do that. But he was there to stop crosses coming in. It seems so it's headers out of the box. He was always there to block or try to put pressure on your wingers over on that side. So for me, I will give him a 6 as well.
6 year game. All right. Who next for the DJ train real quick?
Oh,
Um, yeah.
Ming, I don't know. I just say butterflies. I think Ming just, I don't know, maybe him just never understand all in position today, bro, on the field. You see me, one time I see him all in a back tree when him for the out on the field, bro. But I think him not ready for the international war game yet, bro. You get me? Them player, them need to start play overseas more. You get me? And develop, like how Dixon develop, and get the real experience of some professional ball game. You get me? I not think him all that, bro. Tell
How
you
much
the
a
truth.
game? How much a
You want
game?
5. You want 5.5 or 5.2.
All right. Jordan or Issa Allen, real quick on me.
You want to go Issa?
Go on, man,
No,
Jordan. Go on.
okay. Mike, go on
Alright.
now. If open your mic, I see you want to go.
Well,
Go through that, Jordan.
Kyle Ming for me. Alright. I give him a 5. Based on what unseen there, him do good defensively, but they can't just do good defensively. Me not like him not comfortable on the ball. You see me? He look like him stage fright, as what Dandana say. You see me? So him do good defensively, but when him get the ball for use it and for make a simple pass, it's like him get nervous. So him get a 5 for me.
Yeah, Issa.
Yeah, just 5. Calming. I don't think he had enough time to do a lot of stuff. That's it. 5.
But him get the most out of all of the substitute and get a full off. But all right, this is my take on Kyle because somebody said me I make excuse for him, right? So here's the thing. Especially the ball, I can remember. Sometimes I like to take away one moment, and it's not good to take one moment from a game for a player, right? I know this. It's not good for to use one moment to define a player's game because I'm not using the one moment to define his overall game. Again, when he came on a lot, you could see that him get some tactical instructions about how he's to play. Kyle Ming is a defender's defender. Again, Kyle Ming can play center, he can play right back, so that's why I'm playing. Kyle Ming is not a, in my opinion, the Kyle Ming, what we know of Kyle Ming, I don't think he's an offensive right back if he's playing right back. He's more of a defensive right back. No, with that said, him come on and him look like him get some instructions for try and shut up certain areas and him get some defensive instructions more than ever. Because when I tell me I want if him play a third center half the way I talk in, you see me, and then you say well, with all the pressure and then you can see a right back him actually that player. But again, him gonna do him defensive work. I don't think I saw any real defensive errors we make per se when he's defending. But again, on the ball, everybody could have seen it, especially one moment make a highlight. One moment in at the box, him look like him just freeze on the ball. And I'm like, yo, what me gonna do? And him lose the ball. And me, I said, Johnny, it come like the moment got to him, and that's why I'm saying look like the moment got to him, and somebody said, for start giving him that excuse. But again, if you have a one moment we get to you per se, and most the occasion it comes down to, you get me, I say, I must that, so I'm not give them the excuse. Again, I give him a 5. I think I give him just a 5 for play 45 minutes. I just give him a 5. I left it there and done. Kyle Ming, I don't expect to see Kyle Ming again in the squad come Tuesday. I would be very surprised if he actually makes that squad. That may have to step on Kyle Ming.
Definitely, we need a next right back.
No.
Team.
Why I said that, I think Dexter does enough to make the squad come Tuesday, and Lati Bodier should be the next right back. So I
Him
don't
do
think
enough.
we need a right back right now because I think Lati need to start playing a right back. We need to see Lati get some game a right back. You get me? I said there's some more Lati. Bro, Lati is an excellent defender, He's an excellent player. Lati Bodier is an excellent player if he play in the position he's supposed to play. And I think Lati Bodier are probably the best right back we have, but we just don't know it yet because he hasn't been playing there. So I'm glad they bring up that again. But
Him play left back in the St. Vincent game, the second leg.
exactly, but
But
he's not a
definitely still, bro. I still think we need an upgrade from the right back, because what do you me and Jordan need a talk, bro? We're kind of weak under the wing back position them for real, bro.
So you
You
know,
see
think
me?
Latte and Dexter good enough? You think you still need an
No,
upgrade?
bro. Going forward, you see when you have build up and when you have the ball,
Yeah,
say we center back them have the ball and we midfielder them, bro. We don't know if we circulate the ball good. We not do that good.
yeah.
We not circulate the ball quick enough. And I do the easy thing them, bro, for retain the ball, bro. When we have the time and the space to do it.
I'm
I think
definitely
them
want to see
not.
Latte a right back, Jordan. I mean, than before we move on. Cause I really want to go through the players them and then on run it, on run it. Anthony Demara great. Trevisky Ming a 6, 5.5 for Berlin. Big up yourself, must win Maxwell. Kyle Ming get a 4.5, my favorite JPL player and Warner Brown. Yo, this deep in a Tycoon set. Him favorite JPL player and I give him a 4.5. Yeah, keep it real Tycoon, 100%. Big up for that. Kyle Ming get a 6 only because this was his first game in such a setting. I thought he could have done better. Yeah, man, football guru. It's all like excuse when me said, so una say it for me. Ming had butterflies in his stomach. Occasion seem too big for it. Una say it, cause me now get bashed. Me get bashed when me say it. Actually, me already show them say me I find excuse for people. So una say it. Reg Crossing say 5. Tackle well, ball watching too much. Jason Guna say Ming 6. Did well in defensive actions, but on the ball didn't look composed enough at this level. Also need better off the ball awareness. Ming 6. Start next game to see what he can do. Come on, Gangster King. Come on. How am I going to start in a World Cup qualifiers now? I would be very, very surprised if he met that squad, in all honesty. Very surprised. I want to play on my rate highly, especially watching the league. But so far, the evidence not there for say him can make the squad over Dexter and Alatibo there. That would be very interesting, isn't it? But yeah, let me just run through a few more comments and then we'll keep it moving. Ming have a decent game. Jacko the ball. I say, yeah, man. I prefer Latte at right back. He won't give away the ball as much as Lembikisa and will tackle better. Yeah, man. Latte at right back. I think Latte is our best right back, but we just not see it. Latte at right back makes sense, and I definitely want to see cover. Hopefully, Rabina gonna get some move from Veer. Max it is saying. Dan, we know the transfer market, bro. What that about? Transfer market, what am I talking about? Wait, matter. Jason Guna say I said the same on my show, King. Latte at right back. Yeah, man, Latte at right back. I think the coach owe with that. True, I was nervous with Ming first minute. Yeah, man, definitely. Moving on. What player I want to talk about? Ravel come on at 75 minutes. Mothersill come on at 68 minutes. I'm going to be honest about Mothersill. I don't know what if I'm not sure enough or I wasn't as impressed with him as I thought I would be. But me I forgot to see some more Mothersill. I'm not judging it. I say the jury is out on Mothersill so far. I don't think I saw anything to be impressed by. I don't think I saw anything to say any much negative about him. I just not see enough of him today. I'm not sure. I think I can remember him first involvement in the game. Casey Palmer they have the ball and they must send him fair. I don't know who they have the ball and they must send him aside. No, go and go running behind because the space was there. And I don't think the ball end up reach. But I'm going to give Mothersill a 5 as well. Honestly, I think I want to see some more of Mothersill. I want to say real quick on Mothersill. Who next? Dan?
Mothersill,
Yeah.
I think him look quick. Him look quick to me. I don't even ever see him touch the ball today still.
You don't
I
see him
think
touch the
him
ball.
getting
Basically,
when
you
I
don't
see
see
him
him
touch
touch
the
the
ball.
ball at 60 minutes, at 40 minutes, no, at 30 minutes, a man play. What do you mean you don't see him touch the ball?
When I see him touch the ball today. Him touch the ball today.
Jaja got it. I think you had a few touches, man. Yeah, he didn't have
But
the move.
definitely today, bro.
Yeah.
Me never really get to see him because he there in the striker role, bro. And the see him with Burrell, we never get to see him with the ball.
Yeah,
You
I
get
get what
me? Especially in the second half, we never have most of the ball. You see me? So we never get to see him today, bro. I think up on the wing him would I get to play. You see me? But chance I got today where you are far up back. Now the Gold Cup. Sprint some see make a move and some see me. I see Palmer get one for game and Palmer like him slip it through for his Cephas. But the ball build the pass. I say he like the move build me.
Yeah.
But if me get one with Palmer for give man to the wing, bro. But me that say that nice to
And
see
the
how
one
him
in
look.
Bill, man. But Bill overcook your pass.
Yeah.
Him did make a run. But yeah, me think more. Me have to see him some more for really judge him the right way. But me not see nothing for be impressed by. Me not see nothing for really have a negative output. That's why I give him a 5. What you say, Issa? Because Issa, you sound like you are unseen.
Yeah.
Unseen.
Yeah, I can see him go.
Not you unseen.
What the question?
We are talking about Malik Madasil today. Not a lot.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen a lot. Maybe the timing. Shows his tall, love his physicality.
Yeah, I'm tall,
Um,
real tall.
yeah, he make some runs. Never really get the ball. So when Tivas said to him, hey, movement, move,
Fast,
move.
fast. Yeah.
You understand? But then the ball played too close to the defender. But not a lot. So I don't have any score. I want to see him again.
So 5 then. Issa and then Jordan, real quick on Madasil. I'm gonna think
Yeah,
we
the
have
same. I work with a 5 player. But I
yeah,
still, I mean, and to be honest, I thought he was going to play wide or like a cam, because he has very good passing, so that's where I wanted to see him. But as you guys know, we never get to see much from him, so a 5.
yeah. Jordan, run up Madasil for we make a move on to Ravel.
I give him a 5 though. I don't know. Tough game to integrate himself in and
Yeah,
thing and um yeah, we just never get to see enough of him, but as we
yeah,
say, we want to see more of him still, but we just give him a 5 for today because we never see much.
yeah, definitely. Moving on to Ravel Morrison. Ravel last in a game. Or Ravel last in a grass. I probably never have enough minutes for influence again.
No, I see him make 2 touches today. Like him
Come to
he
Ravel
may want
today.
to he may want to circle along the game. But I see him make 2 pass. Remember
Ravel,
in the second half still in a king. Whenever have most of the ball bro. And Nigeria have the ball mostly. You see me? But you see him wanna him have the ball and him a try make him move so we know what him a gonna do on the field. And then I see like him kicking it and him a ask back King feet and King just boot it up the field. At that
I'm glad
crunch
you said
time I
that,
think.
Dandan, because that was going to be my exact point. Because Robin come on the field to try to get a grip of the game. And I remember say this. You have some man, me no know how them pre-football and understand the football. If you come on as a player where you are going to try to control the game, your team has to have the ball. That's the first thing. And then when you
Yeah.
have the ball, you have to have possession of it. So you have to move left to right and keep it ticking the way how you want it. And then you decide to go forward when you get the opportunity. Missing out Ravel and knock the ball in the whole gate. Then he come to the left and will get knocky back again. Boom, will get knocky in his spaces and him run on it, him get king. And in the right somebody else can kick the ball up his feet, bro. And people are going to say, oh, what Ravel do? Bro, Ravel have to have the ball to do something. And what he's going to do is to give us a sense of control. Yeah, people are talking about a tiki-taka we want. No, we don't want a tiki-taka, we want a sense of control. You understand? The
Same
game are going
alright.
at the dying moments. Why we are going to kick back the ball, give them them every minute? So that they can attack us? You have
Why
to
you
learn the
think
ball game and learn it good, bro.
It's why you think me they say oh we should have started travel early. You see what Nigeria do today? And beat it. And the first goal they score, them hold on the ball, pick the right moment for slip through, bro. Cause them
Bro,
and like
NDD
say
does
them
get
here.
that. Mr. NDD does get that. Look up, boom, pass.
Boom. And
Right on
that's what
your
they need
wax.
Ravel for in the first half, bro. For start, brother.
But we don't even know
And
if
only
it's possible. But if you want to make an impact, you have to give him time to make the impact.
yeah, bro, and get in at the game, bro. Remember, second half, him forward and around 15 minutes him get, Imam Madasil, Come on, he never get much time neither. They in the middle of the park.
Ravel manage the first 20 minutes of the game.
Why you say so?
He's not fit enough.
No, bro, a joke yeah, make,
That's a
bro.
lie. That's a bald-faced lie. Me and Management
Missy
come out
Ravel
and
a
say,
move,
Ravel, I want the fittest person in camp right now.
bro. Me see the man I make runs and a cover. Missy Ravel a run back and a cover for Bell. When Bell a step up, Missy Ravel a run go in a
I
space a
will
cover
ask
for Bell.
management that question.
Me not hear, man.
I said I will ask management that question.
Yeah, you can have to ask him. It's there on his channel right now. Him said for the line.
Mm.
So here what I do then, cause we are wrap it up. We are.
Oh, King, talk.
Yeah.
You go like you want shy away from the Ravel talk.
No.
Talk, man.
Hold on. What me I try do is me I try get each man fit, and me
Okay,
understand. But more each man get them point, and then them score, them player rating, and then me can give my talk. Me not shy away from it.
Oh,
But
okay.
me start talk about Ravel and una have to say, me alone if I have to say. So each individual you talk and give your player rating. I'm just going to player rating because I'm here the reason.
That's a
The player
5 still.
rating.
5.
It's a
5. Never
5
impact the
Dan.
game.
5.1.
Jordan.
I give the man a 5, man. And here my saying pan Ravel, you know, and unseen. I know say Palmer no fitter than Ravel. You can't tell me say Palmer fitter than Ravel right now. Bro, Mama tell you.
Wrong boy, you call for me compare me.
Alright, I'ma compare what go on with Ravel now. So when Ravel, alright, the coach that put on Ravel earlier, you know. You see me, but yes, when Jamaica score back the goal is like him hold back Ravel a little longer.
Yeah, I saw
You know,
that
so
too. I saw that, yeah.
Ravel come on 70th minute and the football no start play until 81 minute. Because when Ravel come on be a change. Nigeria make bag a change, be a change and kill out the game, bro. So Ravel no get a fair chance to the bro. Roughly about 9 minutes Ravel play out of the 15 minutes where we see him come on in the 75 minutes. Roughly about 9 minutes Ravel get, bro.
Yeah, so you give him a 5. Unseen, right? Which you give him?
4.5.
4.5. I'm gonna give him a 5, a flat 5 myself. Alright, here my take for Ravel while I move on. As I said, I not see Ravel in that game. I hear all the excuse them, I hear all of the thing. You see the first game Ravel
Oh,
come
King, hold
on.
on, man. I have to stop in your tracks. We don't talk about excuse, bro. You see
Well,
the game and
you see,
play in front of you. We are talking
you
about
see
you
what
see
I'm
all
giving
the
my
I
take.
hear
You
all
want
the
to give me take?
excuse. Don't use them word because nobody not making any excuse. King, say man, don't affect the game. What you have to do? Tell me.
Alright,
You have to
let me
have the
use a
ball,
different
King.
word then. Let me use a word then. Here all of the reasons we wanna give. Right?
But
That's a better word.
here, you better make it makes sense to you. I that if you ask yourself.
That's a better word.
Me say if it makes sense to you.
I know
Ask
you not
yourself
you
that.
want me have to say no. You say, yo, King, don't run from it, cause me be not try so me
But
understand.
you start off bad because you say excuse.
Alright.
Go on, man. Go
Here are all
through.
the reasons we wanna say. But here's the thing. You see in our first game when Ravel come on, nobody never needed to give Ravel the ball. He commanded that football. I mean, I think he really commanded that football. There's no way he mean, give somebody the ball and him that keep the ball long in the first game because that's how he commanded the ball. I didn't see him commanding the ball that much today. That is Ravel, no. However, in this game, I'll give him a 5 because I don't think he did enough. Jordan just say him never get enough time because he changed him a maker. Those are reasons and not excuses, right? Whatever.
Then King, yo, King, yeah, me have to
But that
rebut
ain't
too
nothing
much,
for
man. You make me
justify
have to rebut too much.
King. That ain't nothing for justify the ball I say me do nothing, bro. Because
No,
the
me not
team
say
I play
no.
low block
Me not say no, you know,
and
but
we
what me I say is the Ravel I know commands the ball better than he did today. So even him not getting on the ball enough, that's not Ravel. Ravel literally gets on the ball, keep the ball, dictate play, and yes, what when Ravel does that, you know, and this is one I miss. That happens when we are position of the ball. So him really channels the ball through him to make sure so we not give away the ball. So when I tell me say him give a man the ball and the man keep the ball, that is not the Ravel I know. Ravel will give that the man the ball and try to demand that ball and try to tell him what the next play is supposed to be. That is Ravel I know. So now me say this and then me move on.
We
I
are
think
King,
Ravel,
man.
I
King,
see of
yo,
Ravel.
we now be fear, man, King.
Let me be fair. But all right, let me just
No,
land. We can
because
agree to
King.
disagree. More move on from
Oh,
Ravel.
you
We
want to move
agree
on?
to
Okay,
disagree.
okay. No problem.
You
No
see
problem.
me? And you're welcome. It's sure tomorrow win. Sunday. Tomorrow, sure you can tackle me again. Cause I look like you want to tackle and bust my lace
I'm
and
not
then
attacking, man, because
it's
to affect the game, he has to have the ball.
Like
That's
you
the
want to kick me
first
down,
thing.
you know. You like you
No,
want
man.
to
So
kick
hold
me.
on, so hold on. You know, play without the ball up on the field.
Jesus Christ, unseen. We are talking about Ravel. Ravel is known as a defensive prowess type of player.
Of course, we're the defensive work.
Man, yo, we
Alright.
can't, but nobody going at the
Yeah, me I say
ridiculousness,
we're
bro.
gonna do
Move
it
on. Yeah,
tomorrow.
move on, move
We're
on,
gonna do
move
it
on.
Apart
tomorrow.
from
At
what we play,
least,
And
at
you can
least him
book
admit it.
tomorrow.
Issa, you see, unseen admit it. Rappel the defensive work.
Alright, we're gonna book
Argument done.
tomorrow. Cause my sister won't like we're gonna spell for Ravel. But
Yeah,
here
man,
what?
move on.
I never say
I
Ravel
think
defensive work in a game, you know. Because I never look for him defensive work. I'm saying,
let,
and that alone play in a game.
yeah, you see why we are trying to move on from Ravel?
If
Cause we
him not,
not
if him not get the ball, him supposed to help with defense.
I the whole
So
night we're gonna
you
spell
never
for
see my help
Ravel.
a defend.
I
You never
tell
see my
you.
help a defend.
Never not two
Anyway,
or pre
move on,
Ravel, you
move
know,
on,
because
move on, move on. Because I'm seeing how make this going on some ridiculous part of
Alright,
what you're
here what?
doing.
We are
So
pick up
move
the
Ravel
on.
mash
Ravel
up
tomorrow.
himself for me, you know. Ravel mash up
Because
himself.
here is what we are gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna see who
I'm-
from this squad I gonna actually make the squad. Because we're gonna actually see who make the squad going forward. For me again, I want to see Ravel in the World Cup squad. I don't know about nobody else. In the World Cup qualifying squad. So as much as me call a few players' name for say yo, them not do enough, them not to make it. I not judge Ravel upon him game today alone. He is today's game and the Trinidad game I put together and still I say I think Ravel do enough and I see enough of Ravel. Me personally want to see him in the World Cup qualifying squad. You get me? I say especially the fact that he won't be at Copa. Me think I see enough. He say,
Copa?
Gold Cup. Why me always mix up Copa and Gold Cup? You're right. Gold Cup. Me see enough for want to see Ravel in the World Cup qualifying squad. Anybody disagree against that? That's fine, but that's my opinion. We'll move right along. Tycoon say 5.5 for Ravel. The Nigerian midfield was playing at a quicker pace. Dan Ravel can handle. He gets a 6 for me. Football Guru said no more Ravel, please. He think he's a 6 and he isn't. Yeah, so most people are say Ravel 5.5, too many excuses. You hear that? Too many
Bro,
excuses.
it's not what kind of excuse, bro? How much time the man get on the field, bro?
Official
How
will
much
ask.
time? What Jamaica did I play in the game? Defensive, brother. And they keep
Yeah,
the team have to keep shape. What you want the man for do?
yeah. Or the game
Bro,
was
I don't
played.
some of the time I don't like when some of them man here like
Yeah.
talk a lot, bro. Even Flavor Max come over here.
Oh, Flavor Max dropping at this. The man, them are just
Yeah.
different people.
Cause
3.5 a
me,
man a game. Listen,
cause me and him
bro.
in a look of beef, you know.
Oh, me no
With
know, me no
Ravel,
know.
you know.
And I forgot make party with that right now. So why? Yeah. So Issa, them are gonna beat you one day, you know. Why? Well, Issa, you know, say me have to ask down back down King. They make too many excuses for Ravel, like they do for Bailey. I think Jamaica should move on from Ravel, Jordan saying Jaja. They can put him in the World Cup squad as long as they now make him take penalty. Ravel have to do with penalty. Oh, what about busy Ravel? Also move on from Anthony. Yeah, you have a good point, and let's just say I would cry if that happens per se. You see me, I wouldn't cry, but I don't want to see Ravel in the World Cup qualifying squad. Why local YouTubers have a problem with Ravel? Though, as I say, I want to see him at the World Cup qualifying squad. So it's not that I have a problem with him. I just don't think that the Ravel I saw today is the Ravel I know, irrespective of what Onasi go on a game. You see me? But yeah, the last player to talk about is Gold Cup. Yeah, Gold Cup. I don't know somehow me ever mix up Gold Cup and Copa. I don't know why I'm doing Kings of Start and no, yeah. But yeah, the last player. Let's talk about Warner Brown. And this is so interesting. Warner Brown just got 7 minutes plus extra time, right? I mean, I don't know if I true me I watch Warner Brown with rose tinted glasses again. But remember, even a ball when him get on the left hand flank, I see him lose the ball, him fight back work and win the ball and then pass it off. Warner Brown, I don't think he had enough time for really have an impression of him per se. But for me, I think Warner Brown will have to see him in the World Cup qualifying squad. And I think I just give him a 5. I can't give him more than a 5. I don't think he had enough minutes to really impact the game. So I'll just give him a 5. We can just talk about and just go on player rating for one bro and we could just wrap up the show.
Anybody will come on in the all of the change me forward on them late
Yeah.
change, bro. I can't really judge none of them, brother. I rate none of them like that, bro. You get me? Cause we never really Jamaica the team never really I don't know, bro. At that time, bro.
I give him a standard 5 and keep it
So they
moving.
might get a basic ratings, brother.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we can see them how we say how them have the ball and the team was playing a low block kind of game in the whole of the half there. You see me? So the whole team never did a plan to say, oh, so we're gonna play, we're gonna attack. No. You have to understand the ball game, say, oh, different moments in the game, team are gonna organize different. Cause when Ravel them and Mother Silva and a 4-4-2 the coach Dico. You see me?
Yeah.
So you have to know for judge the ball of them, bro.
So you give him
You
a
see?
standard 5 then. Everybody I give him a
Everybody,
standard 5 on the show then. Nobody not seen no woman seen at look at 7 minutes plus extra time for Warner Brown.
Can't
Nobody
see
else.
nothing
Well,
into that. Can't see nothing into that king. Him not getting no time. Like as we done say, can't really judge them. None of them will come on, bro. Because
Yeah.
well,
Where's the
well,
answer?
well, King that man don't make him name already in a World Cup squad, so I
Yeah.
necessarily need to forget it.
Yeah,
so
that's
how much striker pick for the World Cup squad? 3?
well, Warner is there and Burrell actually
Borrell is there.
deserves to be there. So trouble in a camp, you know, we're gonna pick the squad. We're gonna pick the squad. I think we're gonna pick the
Boza,
squad.
me hear say Boza churn a yard.
Yeah, we're gonna pick the squad and more here in the squad, you know, more here in the 23. We don't want to shy away
Boza now
from
give
it.
them on Boza, Warner Brown, and any other player right now.
Boys, I
No,
wanna be on
no hear nobody
the
tell me about no Michael Antonio right now.
I'm not so sure about Boza. Not sure about Boza. None of them
Bro,
sound sure about Boza,
me
dog.
sure about Antonio.
Since that I seen already.
You know why I'm sure about
sure about
Antonio?
Antonio.
Remember the last press conference, the coach been a bring up Antonio. Me I thought the one the St. Vincent one, you know. And the rest of press conference them since the Unity Cup, the man been a mention Antonio.
But him that
And
been like that. Cause the man injured brother. Man, one go and fit
brother,
him.
the man tell us say the man fit him there on West Ham bench, bro. I mean the
Yeah,
man
But
no,
injured.
when they on
him,
West Ham
him
bench,
saying, him
and
saying I
you
want
want him to come start for we.
him saying I want to press conference. Them say I would have more down to September, October, November before Antonio coming back.
Okay.
That
Well,
me say.
both are in the squad then.
Yeah, but that'll be very interesting. I have a few things I'm gonna just show before we end the show. Jordan Bodo wrap up the show. Jordan got a bed. Anyways, I have a few things. This me see this today.
You people, you had only one job. One job. This number 12
Where
guy.
see that?
Who is this guy?
Hold on, let me. Oh, the
Oh,
phone.
that I think I'm saying the king.
Yeah, very, very well. I'm actually. Oh, nah,
Ghana
sure.
man them vex. So we not be Nigeria, bro.
Yeah, the Ghana man them vex. The man them spit
Hey,
iron.
Jamaica. You people, you had only one job. One job. This number 12 guy. Who is this guy? Oh, you were playing good football. You did.
Hey boy, no, this busy, you know. What you mean by who is this? Hey boy, no, we are doing a Ghana. Hey boy, no, we are doing.
Well, you held it down all the way to the end.
Public enemy number one.
Welcome to international football, boy.
This number 12 guy. You don't know. You are taking penalty like you are taking a nap. I'm telling you, taking penalty like you are taking a break. Who does that? Just rub the whole wrap it up for us and leave the rest for Ghanaians. You get it? Leave the Nigerians for us. Let us cook. You couldn't do it. Oh, now all the agenda we have prepared. Look at my face. Wherever Bob Marley Day, you go side.
Full of drama like Jamaican them thing.
Now, overall, kudos to the keeper, the Jamaican keeper. That guy, they keep. Wow. Before Bayam come Ghana, I sure say he named Dorego or something. That guy, the Ghanaian. the Jamaican keeper. By this time, he named Yoreku. I will research on him. Make I find out because this guy he doesn't fit the Jamaican team. If you come Ghana, I'm telling you, for Nigerians here, make una enjoy. You know go get any trophy anywhere. AFCON, World Cup, you know go get them.
Yeah, the man.
Talk us through that time when you took the field against.
Hold on, the man ironic. This on screen. I think I'm going to play this already, but the reason I bring up about this is Brandon Cover not get no game over 2 games. 2 players not get no game. Brandon Cover not get no game. 2 outfield player, Brandon Cover and Sule Makala not get no game. And the keeper them. Me I wonder if this make Brandon not get no game. On listen to this.
I really enjoyed it. My family was so proud of me in Jamaica and in England. So and I hope just in the future that I can represent Jamaica multiple times and obviously hopefully the lads leading to the World Cup if I'm part of that. Or if I'm not part of that, I just wish them nothing but the best and hopefully we get to the World Cup. So give the reggae fans something to cheer about, man. You know, talk us through that time when you took the field against.
So him said the reggae fans. Me I wonder if that them use on a game. True man say reggae fans.
No, bro.
Reggae fans.
Then who create reggae? Now we create reggae.
Yeah,
we understand what the man I say.
Me know you hold that over head in a king because you alone me bring that up, you know.
Bro, and that, bro.
Now hold it over him head. Now hold it over him head. The man say reggae fans. I'm like, me know it's a simple mistake. Don't get me wrong. But why am I not getting a game though? Why am I not getting a game?
Selling player gets sell in a year.
Okay.
Like in a year the news.
The video up on screen now is the man himself, Ivan Toney, and ironically, when I say Ivan Toney, I say, Johnny, the ball is supposed to feel like say the ball is I joke me I'm making a Jabashka game. Me have a next thing for show up on actually Brandon Cover. Don't take me serious. I just show some clips of I have saved. So Ivan Toney actually they had a game today and I post this. So I say Tony, a player who could have played for you. I think Tony could have played for you. I remember I think one time I see him have a St. Kitts flag though, but I don't know. But Tony in a stance today, I say Tony get called up to the England squad. So I say Tony posts. So I don't know Brentford a film place anyway, so it's not surprising. But here's the thing, people. Here's Brandon Cover redeeming himself. So I don't think I'm gonna see Brandon Cover redeem himself. Listen, Brandon Cover. You hear the man? Brandon Cover and Spice. You hear the man say, what is under my nose? What? So the man show you.
Play it again.
Eh?
Play it again.
Play it again, not here. Him say, what is under my nose?
Bro. Bro. Member Covers is like a yard man, you know, bro. You have family like him canic out here, you know. Regular him come out here. You see me? And I like the rest of ball of them. But Covers they are regular, bro. You see me so. That call up here.
But do you want to see him go to England?
But you want to see him free, bro. Cause from the last 2 years I see him, the man look bulk up, brother. You see me? And the youth, bro. I haven't seen no rate him still. But
yeah,
at least the doors open.
I tell you what I see. I tell you
the doors.
Come. All right, remember say him get a call already, you know. And them really look on him. And him get a call again and then look on him. So what that tell us?
I don't know what going on with him.
But that's a win, bro.
You know matter when. You no matter when he come again and them don't give him a chance. That means that something is him just not fit the bill.
Yeah, but watch this now. These are the next man.
Antina go and chat madness. You go and chat madness. I same thing you did do to John Russell. Same exact thing. So no go and chat madness.
Who do anything to John Russell? Me I only man say John Russell. Me come out as John Russell within a squad.
But what about Sule? What on? Make keep the reason in balance. Sule not getting a game either. What that says about Sule as well? Because 2 man not getting a game. Sule not getting a game.
Sule just did a run up and down and got Jamaica with Trinidad.
But him not get, and now him not getting a game. Now
Just
actually
bring
2 games him not getting a game.
So
just bring the
listen,
experience, man.
him too old for get sell, bro. Like you know get it.
No,
Him too
You know, entertain him. You know, laugh. You know, entertain him argument.
like you know get the thing now.
And remember say Sule never originally United, you know, and get selected
yeah,
afterwards, you know.
but
So
but you bring him in. Why you bring him in and the game? Me just try to figure out why 2 outfield players not in the game none at all. That me I try to figure out.
everybody can play King. Everybody can play.
Okay, so Brandon
But
cover Sule again again. Mrs. Sule post his on him status today.
But
Me I say, yeah.
it's puzzling to me. They have players in the UK, right? Jamaica come
Yeah.
at the UK, you have a UK player sitting over there and can't get on the field, bro. Especially when we did have problem at right back. That just puzzling to me, bro.
And bro, I
Interesting.
think covers can do a better job than we right back them at the right now, bro.
And Ming them what you see
Huge,
already in a
bro.
Trinidad game. You still come back as a complaint, Ming. Me don't know,
Ming them
brother.
how
It's
much?
puzzling.
Ming how much?
It's puzzling, brother.
I think I 24 there, but yeah, Daniel Green are probably the one player when I get in the game today where I think that's as a result of the first game, make him not get in the
Bro,
game today.
No,
So
but me feel
from
say busy when they have our first game. I don't think Daniel Green will get a game.
yeah,
I'll
but
probably
the
give him
bro
a
mere
Green.
five
fact that
minutes.
him get game and him never grab it with him never grab the game. He never grab the game time. So him can't complain today. But we see him on the Queen of Dancer take a picture today. I guess him get a show, him get a run out, and I just saw it go. Him not getting a game and justifiably so. I can't
Co-
complain. But Brandon Cover and Sule Makala must be left for asking how them not getting a game. But I don't
co-
think Daniel Green can really ask so him not getting a game today.
Covers how much right now? In past
Covers a
22,
20. Covers a 21.
21.
So look
Covers
for
still
Brandon
young.
Cover, man, watch ya. 2 man not getting a game, watch ya. Yeah, he must smile, but look on Brandon Cover. If you're happy like him get a visa today. Yo,
Bro,
Brandon Cover, yo.
the man suit up, bro. That's the happiest thing, brother. The
Bro,
man
the
there
man,
on the bench. The man suit up. The
bro,
man
the
get to
man
carry him girl sideline. Say yo a Jamaica the thing there. Him get barely number 7. So a lot of bragging rights that. Him
bro,
no
the
need
man.
nothing more.
So watch ya. The man go
See that?
final. We get Ianacho jersey, you know, man.
See
Yeah.
number 7 there, bro. We are talking about.
Why am I the number 7? The
That may I
man
show you.
gonna get the Ianacho jersey. But yeah, Richard King appointed to the crest people, the man of the moment, Richard King, we have to say. Him definitely a one major winner from this. That picture you go hard, cause me I tell you, Old Gate your Old Gate a fight, the man want to fight today, and me I say Old Gate, na African brother them. No bro, this Old Gate to you move so. Old Gate get dark to them, man, me I tell you. Dark.
All get and they kill them today.
Yeah, man. Roman Burrell, I think one of the winners of this these 2 games. So is John Russell. I would say definitely another winner. Number 10. As I say, I want to see him in the World Cup qualifiers, irrespective. I want to see some more time so we can really judge him the
Yeah,
right
go
way.
on. A Ginario Johnson more see in our team. The
They
youth
said
for Ajax.
No Ravel. Yo, that
Eh?
jersey clean. Yo, that jersey, I want the cleanest jersey them what I don't know, bro. I'm not like, I love that jersey. I mean for buy one. Actually, I'll get one before the summer. Come around the right way. That jersey, nice. But who is this people? Who is
Send me that picture.
Manins.
Send me that picture there.
Yo? Man
Send
is
me
man
that
a
picture.
pastor. Hold on there. Man
Yo,
is
send me
man,
that
sir.
picture.
Sir Manning's man. Aren't you a pastor? What is this picture about? You need to explain
Send me
this
a
picture.
picture, bro. WhatsApp me picture, brother.
You're the man. Yo, I see this today. I say, no. But Manning's man a pastor, though. Talk to me. I big up yourself, Manning's man, every time. Is him the whole team. I enjoy themselves with Spice. I don't know last time how it was popcorn. No, a Spice really. They show the man them some love today, isn't me? Spice thick, you know, like mudfish, you know. Yo, me, I tell you, it's machine, yeah. Cephas, the major winner. The major winner over the two legs. Yo, people, Cephas had 4 goal involvement. Irrespective of what I want to say, them 2 penalties there, I still give him a
Yo,
goal involvement.
Him
and
have
that
the most involvement in the tournament.
no, but somebody has said Chukwueze are the best player in that tournament. Right now, we
Man,
think I see first.
easily. Man of the tournament, man. Cephas.
See us. But here, my take what me get from this whole thing, bro, is it bring back a connection from yard to England, the whole fan base, bro. Like it build back the connection there, bro. So
Yeah.
the player them what we are call for and thing, brother, it a show them say yo the team there, you know. The vibe there, the atmosphere open up. And I know is the time.
But bro, that picture
But
you got
this
hard to, you know. That picture you got hard. I know I rap, but that picture you got hard. Man, shoot up a place, you know, brother. The man score and shoot up a place, man. I say,
a
yeah.
big goal him score, man.
Big goal him score, man, and you can see the passion, you see me?
The
Right.
run,
Picture you got hard, man.
the run we make and see more you do a analysis on that. Dixon goal. The run of Dixon make.
Dixon goal.
Point them look arrow thing there over I made. The movement.
And seen and him hire them, yeah. Malik Madasil as well post this, proud for being at the gears finally. Nice seeing a team.
Never see
But
us
that
a
picture,
job soon.
yeah?
Never see us a job tomorrow morning.
Okay, my bro.
6 o'clock.
Olgate was getting up. But that picture, yeah, one thing that picture I mean. That picture got hard to, you know, the man is silent the crowd, and I think he must shush him doubt as everybody will doubt him. He must silence them. When I think
No, man.
King really silencing all doubters right so.
No, the Nigerian fans them, they behind the goal in a King. So when him kick the penalty, him go up to them. Cause remember say them did the behind the goal, you know.
Okay.
Yes,
So
them go up to
Jamaican
them
should
and-
have there on there.
Jamaican did there in the next goal. On the next side, Jamaican fans them did it.
Yeah, well, I think this has been a statement. This has been another 2 statement performance by King, really, to shut up any doubters. I think him silence any doubters was still dead. You see me?
The man them still have it in their mindset the King of Eqwinaxx squad. So
But
and I own
me not see
fans.
that. Me not see one. Me not see nobody in the comment section who says so. Me not see nobody else.
You know watch nothing. When the game a go on, when the first goal score, Jesus Christ. King is the man on outside him ready. Eqwinaxx squad. Unseen.
Here go on. The man them, you see what King I got through? Or see if I see that got through. Or him just start. You see that man game? That King I got through.
Remember King a long time
You
King
see me?
I
No, but remember King never really get no game. King never get no game, bro.
Back in the game, and Paula King was the man, brother. What you talking about?
That was on a part, bro. For the last 2 years, King never get no game for Jamaica, bro. In the Gold Cup.
And then him come back in his squad, brother.
Then that me I show you, bro. For 2 years, King wasn't getting no game.
I perform and I show you world same can do this. You're late. Come from your bed, man.
What?
But,
bro,
but
I know so.
we end the show soon. And give you the last day. Dan, you're up on the floor. Dan,
We
you're up on the floor. Use your time. You have a minute, Dan. You have a minute. Use your time. I have 30 seconds. One of them.
Jordan, what you say?
No, unseen.
No, Jordan, so take your time, man. I hear time, Dan.
Go through, Dan.
My time for.
I see up the show, man. Your time, your last say, man, about the game today. How you feel about the game and the performance as a whole?
Yeah, what I feel about the game, everything is a learning curve. For the 2 games, the whole competition, a good experience for the players them. And I just think them for just work on the weakness them, work on the defense, the midfield connect to the defense and the cohesiveness, be more proactive than reactive, and the pitch. And going forward, bro, we're gonna have a good local squad where we can score upon any team going forward. You get me? But
Yeah.
it's a good look for the team, good look for the fans, good look for the YouTubers them. No more headache, no more stress. At least them have a comfortable side where them can say how them comfortable with right now.
Yeah.
But right now, I just put everything in a God hands, bro. And what go on is like, if you tell you, no, bro, I just feel like the happen, the game them up the play is like something forward to me, bro. Like the thing they happen already, bro, and everything does a manifest itself. 2026 World Cup, Jamaica again World Cup, Greenwood again of the team, Hutchins go fall back into the team, and two of the top players go forward way are gonna be the biggest highlight for Jamaica going into the 2026. I
Straight.
prophesy that.
Alright then, and hear that Dan says so. Unseen, you next your last take about the Unity Cup games, them especially last game and
Well,
where you will
the Un-
see.
well, Unity Cup both games was really interesting. I think that Jamaica really did well. I'm so proud of all the players, even the ones that did not get a chance to play. But in training, they show, the mindset, the grit, the fight, and they really push everyone to go out on the pitch to perform. It's a good look. The vibes, the atmosphere, persons coming in, out in different genres of, terms of music, stuff like that, coming to support the boys, other persons from other country there as well. See Nigerian people having a Jamaica scarf on, and it's just a good intercultural action there that I like. And I just think that more of this should happen. I think JFF should try to get more of this in England and other countries where Jamaica diaspora is big. And I think it's just um foreseeing more of this happening and seeing Jamaica rising to the top and players getting better. I should say that the local players made a good the JPL players made a good performance. It shows that the coaching is getting better and the league is improving and so on. I think you have to big up the national coaches as well, giving them the opportunity.
Who next on the DJ tree? It's our Jordan. I never know who want to go first. But anyone I know open on the mic already.
Yo, Sword Life, Just wants to big up everybody in the UK who came out to support the boys. The support was massive. We like the energy, we like the vibe. That's what we want to see when the reggae boys go abroad. You know, um, two games were very exciting. Um, we were this close, but yet so far. Um, losing on penalties is nothing to be ashamed about. A lot of players gave good accounts of themselves. We probably have a camp coming up next week, so I just hope the guys can just rest up and come, in camp whenever they probably by Wednesday they should be in camp, the latest. Um, and just ready to take on the World Cup campaign that's coming up. Kudos to all the guys that had a good tournament. I hope it can bear fruit for a lot of them. A lot of the players that came up from Jamaica. Hopefully, these two games did something for them, open doors that that will be able to help them to propel their football careers. And overall, it was a very very good showing. Coaching staff, I think McLaren over these two games. I think he, should learn a lot about his squad and the players that he has. A lot of these players that we see play in this tournament, they are players that some who have been regular starters, some who have been in and around the team, some who have been there under previous managers. So now he, got to look at some of them, um, for a good period, and I hope he knows what he has and can develop a style that he's comfortable with and that uses every player in their optimum best position. I heard him speaking in the press conference, say he like wingers and that sort of stuff. So seeing Cephas, Dixon, and the likes of other players. that can, help him to come up with his blueprint on how he wants his reggae boy team to look. And I hope that it will bring us success. Kudos to all the JPL players, they did well.
Yeah. Jordan.
Well, for me, I think it is a massive experience. Even for me, I think I really underestimate the competition here. You see me? Never expect it for turn out so big and thing. When I watch it upon the TV and I looking at the stadium, the things say the things say a national stadium there. Sit down, I watch it. So for me, really like it. You see me? The boys them represent us well. You see me? And
Yeah.
this are just something for build upon going forward, bro. You see me? We just need a little some key position we just need to fix. You see me? And I think we are gonna have a successful 2025, bro. So yeah, I just eat that for me. And all of the man them just bless up themselves with upon the panel. Just big up on yourself and just take it easy and take care of yourself and everything. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Bless up to everybody. Again, my last take on the Unity Cup is I think it was 100% a success. I think statistics gonna show that we didn't win this cup, but I feel like we win the cup. I feel like everything that we should have done from this cup is what happened. But I think we saw a progression from game 1 to game 2 where we see where the coach try work on. I see the coach keep the same team for try build on what he's working on. 1, 2, even before the tournament we had success because we wanted to see Ravel, and he was able to include Ravel in that tournament so we could have take a look at him. You see me, this was a tournament coming off the age tournament for Richard King. But remember, genuinely feel like say, down at Brentford, they might take him and he might not come back at Jamaica. Some feel he had a really strong showing. See first. Me I tell you, Brentford now, while Brentford left winger, they might keep him down there too. Me I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if Cephas or Richard King, you hear say tomorrow them sign for Brentford. Me I tell you, me I clip this out and play it up as many times if that happen. Don't get me wrong, but the tournament was a success. I don't think we really lost this tournament. In terms of the game, we didn't even lose the game. So I don't think we're going to lose points in the FIFA ranking. I think probably if we might gain points by the draw because you don't know Nigeria was a team that's ranked higher than us. Again, we did what we're supposed to do with Trinidad. You see me? And we see some patterns of play in our what we want to see. It's not the perfect patterns of play we want to see how the footballer play, but we see the direction where to go. The coach also mentioned that no, he have some headaches. They asked me at the press conference if Gray or Cephas, but me I tell you, the coach can't take Cephas off on the left wing, so he have to figure out what I'm going to do with them, all right, Gray? He have to figure out what he must go put him in a 10 because you can't take Cephas off on the left wing there. So it's going to be very interesting. The coach have some good headaches going forward now. I like the fact that players really show up. We saw John Russell, we've been calling for him and him really give a good account to himself as well. Roman Burrell, the best kept secret. None of we never know him. None of we there so never know him. None. And him come in and him put a good showing in. So all in all, it's a successful tournament. Unity Cup. I have to say big up to the Reggae Boys for that excellent showing. The fans, them, oh my word, the beautiful ladies, them in the stands. May I tell you, Ghanaians, them to the Nigerians, them to the Trinis, them. The festival atmosphere that was in the stands, may I tell you, the commentators, the production team, the top class referee, them. It was a beautiful tournament. Manala, a beautiful tournament. And me get my money's worth from JFF Live people. Me I tell you, even though I never did need for pay for it because I went near Max
TV.
Max stream it live, but I paid for my JFF Live and me get some top class. The only thing is Max did faster than it, but me get my money's worth all in all in the Unity Cup. And again, people when there 100 plus are still there after 2 we doing at the morning. I know people me can't thank enough. Me have to thank people. You see me big up on yourself. This is what we love to do. As some reason football and have an open platform now, me can reason for football with 100 plus people. I'm bridging them there, and Dan they a legend, and seen a real legend. You get me? I say Jordan, real legend. Issa, I just good vibe, and we can hold a good vibe, and we know say 100 away there, hold a good vibe. You see me? The diaspora said we. You see me? I highlight the good, the bad, and the ugly of all things Jamaican football. But people, big up on yourself. You see me? Thanks for watching. Until next time, people. You see me? On take care. Blessings.